Hello? Yeah, everything else. Okay. Okay, well, when you said you were able to eat, I was like, wait, so you're cooking, but you won't be able to eat what you're making? Okay, whenever you cook, do you sometimes feel like if you're cooking or like preparing something for a while and you're like smelling it, you're like, I already feel full, like I don't want to eat this? Because it's like you've been smelling it cook and like you've been so busy making it that you're just like, I don't want to eat this now. Now that Fiona's finished her dinner, I can go get mine. What are you having for dinner? So the Blazings are having chicken spaghetti. Is that just like shredded chicken in pasta sauce? Or do you do like the chicken parmesan type situation? I'm curious about that, how y'all do chicken spaghetti. We have pork chops, potatoes, and cabbage. Yum! I can't remember if I said this. So Nate picked a shit ton of green beans out of the garden. And so last night for dinner, we had the green beans boiled with chopped up red potatoes and then just some like salt and pepper and hot sauce. And it was delicious. I did vegan keto for like 8 to 9-ish weeks several years ago. It did what I wanted it to do. And then I went back to just being standard vegan. Gotcha. Was it 8 to 9? That's Snuggle Fritz. I feel like that's a big commitment. Like that's a good chunk of time. That's like a couple months. I didn't even know that there could be vegan keto. I don't know that much about keto. I've never. It really was a commitment. Yeah, like I feel like we eat mostly vegetarian, but I'm also just like, if I were to like want to make a big change in our diet somehow, like I would have to go over that with Nate and be like, will you do this too? Or do we need to do like separate meals? Yeah, I was just thinking about that for some reason. I'm just regular old vegetarian. Just regular old vegetarian nowadays. I feel like it's definitely there's a lot more already made products for like to eat vegetarian, and just like recipes. Like I guess you could always have like searched vegetarian recipes, but I think I've told you about the broccoli burgers that I've made. I actually really like those. I think they're so tasty. And the most like annoying part is like squeezing the water out of the broccoli to like form the patties. And then I was like, you could probably just get like the steam bag of broccoli. I've always just bought like the raw broccoli and boiled it for a long time. But then it's super hot and then you're like trying to mash it and like get all the water out. I guess it'd be super hot if you steamed it too. But that's like one of my favorite things. And then I've done like the Greek veggie burgers with the Beyond Meat or whatever. Does your husband let you have friends? I'm trying to go to Lilith Fair with you. Does your husband let you have friends? Yes. He asked hello, how are you? How was your weekend? Thankfully, we are both like, we do a lot of stuff together, and I guess even more so now because we don't have like friends that we've made in our new environment, if that makes sense. But we are both very much like, hey, if you want to go do something with your friends, do it. Like couples need, in my experience, couples need separate time. They need their own things to do. It's healthy to have your own like friends and do things separately. My weekend has been really cute. Had like a 3-hour convo. Okay, I remember us talking about this crush last week. What did y'all talk, like 3 hours? I guess you could talk about like anything and everything. I used to have such long conversations with my best friend, usually about Buffy. We would call each other after like the episodes of Buffy and like talk about Buffy and just like anything and everything. And now like thinking about being on the phone for a long time, I'm like, but you know, back then, it was like such a pure joy to be on the phone with my friend forever. We talked about past relationships, interests, how hot I am, nerd stuff. I love all those things. Also, I've never been to Lilith Fair. I know like a little bit of it, I think, because Sarah McLachlan performed at Lilith Fair. So I don't know much. It's like a musical get together with more sapphic artists, I think. I don't know. That was like, I feel like how it was presented to me in the late 90s, or what I thought I knew about it. I could be completely wrong. I love that you talked about how hot you are. That's important. I'm actually physically hot right now. I showered and then I put on this wig, and I thought I like gave myself enough time after my shower to be like, okay, I'm cooled down enough, but it's not. Thank you for the 3-stream streak. Hot girls, we have problems too. We're just like you, except we're hot. We're just like you, except we're hot. I feel like a big thing I've been seeing is like hot girls have IBS, and I was like, there's so many like meme things and pop culture things or like stuff that's going on that I don't know about, and then I like get like, you know, friends will send me videos and stuff and I'll like watch it and then I'll like click on something else. And I'm like, what is going on? Is everybody okay? It's hot as hell down south, praying for your sky. It is. Okay, wait, don't read my gut. I took probiotics for a few years because I felt like I would always get really bloated after I ate. And so I was like, maybe I'll take probiotics, and it seemed to help. It could have also been psychosomatic, so I don't know. But my mother-in-law makes kombucha, and so I usually have a couple of glasses of kombucha a week. The acid, yesterday we went out hiking, even though it was super hot. We went hiking to a river, down to a river. We hiked to a river with like a little rocky beach, and Nate went swimming, and I just like sat on the rocks and read my book in the sunshine with lots and lots of sunblock on. You love kombucha? If I ever see you and I can transport it in a cooler, I would love to give you some kombucha. So my in-laws have blueberry bushes, and so they always have tons of blueberries. And so she makes it's usually like a blueberry, orange, ginger kombucha. They've been making it for years now. So they've like perfected the recipe and the process. It is a process. I feel like I'm constantly on the Know Your Meme site and Urban Dictionary because I have no clue what anyone... Yeah, I feel like I'm online, but I'm usually... Like, I'm on friends' Twitch, like, I will watch friends' streams, but I don't know. Like, I don't get on TikTok and, like, watch, I don't know, I guess on Instagram they're called Reels. I don't watch TikToks that much. Not because I think I'm better than that, but it's never been, like, something I've been interested in. Like, if I'm gonna, like, sit and watch something that's online, it's probably gonna be, like, a YouTube video about Easter eggs in the Resident Evil series, or something very like niche like that, you know? Sounds like heaven. So he was like swimming like against the rapids, so he was like wearing himself out. There wasn't a super great spot that was like deep enough. So then today he just like went out, and we have like an inflatable pool, so we went out and laid in that because yeah, it is getting hot as AF. Hot as fuck. I don't have TikTok and I don't watch Reels. Give me that 7-hour Claire. I started watching that. I can't remember how far I made it in, but I made it a little bit through. Hi Jelly, thanks for getting an early log on spot. So I feel like the reason that I got TikTok mostly was to like upload clips from my streams, because I feel like that's what a lot of streamers do. Speaking of great clips, Oasis, y'all, Oasis, hilarious. You also, I don't know if I've talked about this, Oasis, hopefully you could hear me, but Oasis's video from like 2 years ago about mic filters, it changed my world. It changed my life with my headset mic. Hi Oasis, how are you? I was just singing your praises about your reels and your clips, and also, like I said, the mic filter video that you made a few years ago explaining filters in OBS, and I was like, what? And then I did it, and people were like, did you get a new microphone? And I was like, no, diva, I just put filters on that my friend Oasis was so kind to educate us about. And also Oasis is playing OBS, IBS, both difficult. Both difficult to manage. Unpredictable in a lot of ways. But yeah, Oasis is playing through Resident Evil 2 for her first time, and it is such a joy to see her going through it. Oh my god, I remember that vid. That was all thanks to Neen, actually. Oh my god, well, it's full circle, you know? So it's full circle. But how was your weekend? Also, everybody, just FYI, I've talked about it for a million years. But I launched, so like where the channel points are, there's a community challenge. I've only ever had one other community challenge, but I know I've talked about this forever, but I have my Edgar Allan Poe collection. And so I created a community challenge to which you can contribute channel points to complete the challenge. And then we'll have a night of Edgar Allan Poe reading. So just FYI, that is live. This book is dusty. It's been on my shelf. It needs to... I already have my bookmark in it. Hi Red Cloud. Hi Jelly. How are you? I've got... Oh my god, because my eyes are old, I have glasses, and then I also... This book has like tiny print. Okay, this book has tiny print. So I'm like, if I'm reading this like with like low lights, I'm gonna need this this magnifying glass because my old ass eyes. So true, my weekend wasn't much of a weekend. I worked a double yesterday and have another tomorrow, so I have to be asleep in like an hour, but I have a trip this week, so I'll get a break soon. Okay, I'm glad that you're going on a nice little trip. Hopefully it'll be restful and restorative. I wish that there was like something I could say that was more encouraging than that, but it's good to see her. Thanks for taking the time to come by. My weekend was good. I'm gonna eat a turkey leg. My brother and I have been talking about going to medieval times now that we're near one again. We went a few times to the one in the Chicago area when we were kids. Oasis, that's where I traumatized my brother by telling him that the dummies in the torture chamber came to life at night and they would come kill him. I don't know. So the medieval times in Chicago, like you could pay extra to go through like a medieval torture chamber, and they had dummies that were like bloodied up and showed you like what happened to people. Like being on one of those like tables that has the wheel with like blades in it. My parents, my brother was in preschool. I was in 2nd or 3rd grade. I thought it was the coolest thing. But they take you through this, and you can read about these different tortures. And like I said, they had these dummies, like they had the one with like the hot pokers. They had like one in it. Like it was disturbing. I thought it was cool. I've always loved gross, weird things. But yeah, my brother was like disturbed by that. And I was like, well, you know, at night, those dummies, they'll come to life. And if you've like done something to piss them off, or someone asks them and like pays them, they will come get you and torture you on those things. So yeah. Anyway, so I'm like, my brother and I need to go to medieval times now as an adult and see what it's like now. Thank you for contributing to the challenge. Yeah, my whispers in the dark. It's really okay. Life is just like that sometimes. I am grateful for work and things to look forward to. Yeah, you gotta have things to look forward to. Even if it's small things, like like when I went grocery shopping this week, I was like, I'm gonna get a Coke. I'm gonna get a Coca-Cola. That was the only soda that they have. Like, they didn't have Dr. Pepper or Pepsi. So I got a Coke that said Alexis. But yeah, John, thank you so much for contributing as well. It's good to see you. I hope you've been having a great weekend. Y'all ready for some Sims? Yes, treat yourself. I actually made a Sprite float this evening after dinner. I am Take Me Away Diva. Let's go Diva. Why does this never work? Hello? Neepthor Blarney Quandu Flu. So Sul. I love that you can speak Simlish. John is another lovely streamer. Okay. I saw that I was like, wait, you're playing a game. Not that I don't love your music, but I didn't get to see any. I need to go watch your VOD. I think Return to Moria, that's the one with the dwarves, right? I have this Lord of the Rings that was on PS2 called The Dark Age. It's like set during the movies, but you don't play as the characters from the Lord of the Rings. But it's like Final Fantasy X style, like turn-based combat. I never finished it though. Red Cloud, do you know which one? We've talked about that before, haven't we? I think we've talked about that game. Third Age, always wanted to play that. Red Cloud, I have my copy in the bedroom. You're welcome. I'd let you borrow it. I'm glad I found this channel. This is one of my chill out. Acid, that makes me really happy to hear. That's what I want this place to be like, because I like to chill and you know, I feel like this playing games with friends is like one of my favorite childhood memories. Even watching my best friend play The Sims, and I would be like, we would always be like, why don't you do this? And then after, like, we would bitch at each other, we'd just be like quiet and like listen to the music and then talk about like whatever was going on at school. Interesting. I never played that one. I never finished it. I feel like I made it to the Balrog. Like, you basically follow the Fellowship from what I remember. And it got hard, and just like Final Fantasy X, I dropped it. I quit. I said, this is too much, Diva. You're asking too much. All right, let's get back with the ladies. So if you remember, because I don't, Nancy was able to create the vaccine. Nancy's created the vaccine, and she was testing the vaccine on unsuspecting residents of Strangerville. You dropped Final Fantasy X. So I made it to a boss named Unileska, and I died so many times. I tried it for a couple of weeks, and I was like, I'm just done. I'm done. I'll watch a YouTube on how it ends. I don't think I was even that close I don't know how close I was to the end, to be honest, but it was disappointing. I made it through not all of the other Final Fantasies, but all the other ones that I'd started, like, went to play, I'd made it through. Okay, okay, so Willow's here watching Scully eat. What is Scully eating? A ham and cheese sandwich. Daphne is painting this masterpiece of what can only be described as disturbing ghost faces wearing pyramid heads. Or maybe those are houses. I don't know. And then Nancy is watching TV, if you can imagine. I think I'm at the same boss. I might just start over. That like crushes me to think about starting over. I even used a guide. I even like followed a walkthrough. I love walkthroughs, and I will use them, especially in older RPGs. Acid, I'm currently playing through Shadow Hearts off stream, and I love that game. It's had some challenging parts, but again, I'm using a guide. But I love like the gothic horror RPG set in like the early 1900s. We just made it. We left Asia and now we're in Europe. I'm loving that game. So yeah, the first game in the series is called Koudelka, Koudelka, and that one was on PlayStation. And then this is on PlayStation 2, and there's 3 Shadow Hearts games, but they're like a spiritual successor to Koudelka. Which I also really liked Koudelka. Okay, so I gave Nancy the Strangerville like aspiration, but for some reason it didn't just like fill in the things that I've already done. But that's okay. That's okay. I think... See, there's spores floating through here. Does she have the actual vaccine in her? Okay, so we have the spore clusters. Okay, so the experimental vaccine needs to be tested 3 times. Okay, so we need to go test it some more, I think. I don't know why Willow is... Oh, she's going to that thing. Okay. Are there no... We gotta go to town, I think, to test the vaccine on people, because sometimes we have the Strangerville residents that are, like, possessed. Oh, see? See? Here we go. Hold on. And if you hear, like, rumbling, it's because the world is, like, ending. You have all the information that you need to cure the infection. Oh, okay, so create the infection vaccine on the chemical analyzer. Okay. Now, does Scully also have... Who else has... Willow... Daphne. Okay, Daphne also has the Strangerville. So we're going to take Daphne and Nancy to the lab. Daphne and Nancy teaming up, just redhead teen sleuths doing the most. We're scientists, yeah. You would think that might have been Scully, but no, Nancy was the first one to do it. That's the possessed walk. That's the they've been infected by this nasty giant plant, basically. So we're gonna have Daphne still needs to do what? Talk about Strangerville. Okay, well, I guess she doesn't really need to do any of this stuff. She can search for evidence, and then Nancy, you are going to use the key card. I know what's in your heart if you made this universe in Sims. So I didn't... This is actually like one of the expansion packs. It's one of the packs that they have. But this is like... this is my favorite part of The Sims 4, is that like they have this whole story of like this element. But the story of the redheads living together was my idea. Yak, you be safe up in that air. You be safe up in the air, Yak. Crimson, thank you for getting your daily download. Praise be the redheaded nation. Exactly. So we're going to convert the experimental vaccine. Only 9 hours to go. You got this. 9 hours. Like, I guess that means you'll get home, depending on where you're going, like tomorrow morning. Hopefully you have a day off of work. You're not going to like land and then just go to work, are you? As I've gotten older, I have learned to build in buffer days for like, if I go on vacation. It'll be 6 a.m. Perfect. Then you have like some time to get ready and go to work. Beautiful. Well, I hope the flight's going well. I'm off till Thursday. Okay, good. Good. Need some time to like recalibrate. Okay, wait. Oh, I forgot that Nancy needs to eat. I'm like, you do not socialize. There's no time. Okay, how long does this take? Mama. Wait, how is Daphne down here? I thought that Daphne, would get, like, spored or whatever. Hold on, I hear a weird noise. It was just Nate in the shower. I was like, what is that roaring noise? I was scared. I was like, is the fridge flooding? One time I flew to Disneyland on Sunday morning, had no hotel, so I just stayed up until my airport ride at 4:30, then flew home and went to the work the next day so I didn't have to use PTO. That's dedication. Like, I guess if I was like for a quick trip like that, but it wasn't rain. It was not rain. We've been having so much rain. Think it out. I love that you were like, I'm conserving my PTO. I'm not wasting it. I'm not using it up. Okay, how many vaccines do I have now? The infection, immune. Okay. Okay, so I have 2. Don't we need a couple? Don't we need more? I need more, don't I? Okay, let's go down and use the infection scanner. 5. Oh, okay. So I need, okay, that's what I need. I forget every time what all I need. Where are my divas? Here we go. Let's have you, what about this one? Can you nurture this one? Nurture. So you nurture the plant. I wouldn't do it again. I was dead. That was too much. I believe it. I did cry at the bus stop because my parents were 5 minutes late picking me up. You were just like exhausted. That exhaustion crying. You're just like start crying because you're so tired. What is Daphne doing? Daphne, you are... Don't be a hindrance. Okay. Nancy needs to nurture this. Look at these out here. These giant nasties. I wish you could just say, like, collect all spores in the area. Honestly. Okay, Nancy, you need to create another vaccine. Daphne, do not distract Nancy. She's on a mission. We need... I don't know if Nancy can wear like the hazmat suit when we go to fight, or if she needs to... The infection vaccine can make Sims temporarily immune to... You will need to use the vaccine on Sims in order to recruit them to fight the mother plant. So I think I'm gonna make 4 just to be safe. Like, what did you do on your Friday? Well, I went into the secret lab and I created this vaccine while my friend Daphne kept talking to me. Let's have Daphne... Daphne, why don't you entertain yourself? Like, make a... Yeah, post to your Simstagram story. Nancy has successfully crafted an infection vaccine. Okay, great job, Nancy. Make 1 more vaccine. Okay, Daphne, you're gonna keep posting on social media like, oh my god, there's a killer plant here. Can you believe it? And then we can go home. Perfect image for today's mood. Your followers felt the same. Daphne has gained 12 followers. She now has 36 followers in total. Go, Daphne. It's good to hear your voice, Daphne. I wanted to ask you if I should get to know Derek Aiken a little better as a friend. They seem like good company. I think you should go for it. Daphne's out here giving life advice, helping people live their dreams. You'd think there'd be like more stuff to like mess up down here. Okay, Nancy has almost crafted that last vaccine. She's got to poop. And she's got to eat. She's got to poop and she's got to eat. Oh, she's gonna trot to the bathroom. Okay, we have 4 vaccines. Daphne, why don't you go home? And then Nancy's gonna... Poor Nancy. This slow shuffle to get to the bathroom. Please don't poop yourself. Poo poo pee pee. You would think that they would have like a bathroom down here. Wait, Scooby-Doo? Scooby's not here. It's just Daphne. It's just Daphne, Nancy Drew, and then back at home are Willow Rosenberg and Dana Scully. She's not gonna be able to wash her hands because there's... Oh, good gracious. Daphne and Nancy Drew gay together. They might. We just have not had time for romance. We just have not had time for romance because, you know, we're trying to... Dana knows Zool. No Zool, thankfully. Okay, why don't you... Okay, Nancy, why don't you go home? She's gonna eat peas? Nancy's gonna eat peas. You like the anti-contamination? Thank you. We had to get that from the curio vendor, and then we had to befriend a scientist so we could get a filter for it because it didn't have a filter. So she's clipping through the chair. She's uncomfortable. She's eating peas in her hazmat suit, which I don't know how that's working, but magic. It's the magic of Hollywood. Why don't you go home? Go home. We have the vaccines. So we're... What's this? Get a career. You get a career. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do. We got to suspend our disbelief, right? Yeah. Just let it go for a little bit. It's a world of magic. Anything can happen. Okay, so go to the bathroom. Maybe you should change out of your suit, but keep it on. You do you. I don't care. Daphne, you need to stop. Okay, Daphne needs to finish her painting, I think. Okay, she's going to sell that. Has our maid already been? Why did the maid not clear out the vines? Snigglefritz, thank you for contributing to the Whispowers in the dark. Okay, Zoe Patel. You won't believe it. Ignacio Ryan is such a sweetheart. I'm in love. Actually, Ignacio is one of the scientists that we were like befriending and I thought might be a love interest. So we might have to steal him from this person. Just FYI. That might just happen. Oh, see, because Daphne's feeling flirty now. And Scully is cooking. Oh, what does she make? She's got... What is that? Kebabs? Oh, she just stuck her whole ass hand into the grill. Look at... Scully is being the house mom. Dinner's ready, everybody. Come get a serving. What is this? Pinchos? Originating from Spain, pinchos have become part of Latin American culture. Pinchos can often be found in bars, restaurants, as well as on street vendors. In Latin America, pinchos are made with a variety of proteins. A favorite is chicken marinated in different sauces or spices. Oh my god, okay. Look at her, like, multicultural food. Let's go. And we have Nancy tromping around in her hazmat suit still. Willow, come grab a plate. Oh, and Daphne's, I guess, aspiring to be a comedian. Okay, she's going to bed. Hold on, Scully, why don't you put these in the refrigerator so they don't go bad. We don't like to waste our leftovers. See all these spores flying through the air from the mother plant? It's dangerous. Okay, they're having a meeting of the minds up here. I feel like Willow needs to program. She can do some hacking. Actually, practice programming. Scully. Okay. Oh my god, holy shit, the sink. No, Willow, you're gonna need to fix the sink. Repair. Clear out the vines and repair this. Willow has learned how to repair things. Scully, why don't you... What have we been having you do? Scully, why don't you play some chess? Polish to perfection. I don't know what that is. Is that cleaning the chessboard? Polishing it? Or does that mean she... Oh. Okay, I guess she... Play. Just play with yourself. Okay, Willow is fixing the sink. She's got the vines cleared out. Shit, there's vines in the toilet. These look very, could you imagine? These vines just grow out. That would be so scary. Ooh, the way they like slither back down. It's like the plant from, Jumanji. Okay, Willow, once you do that, then you can practice programming. Program. Scully, okay. Maybe you should go to the bathroom soon. Nancy is... She got vines in here too. Wait, why is Daphne... I thought Daphne had gone to bed, but apparently... No. Uh-oh, Nancy is scared of the toilet. Okay, Daphne, why don't you do some... She's loading the dishwasher, that's great. Practice the piano. Oh, Nancy is running away. Nancy's a busybody. Well, she's been working hard in that lab, making the vaccine for everybody. See, Daphne has been practicing piano for a while. I forget what her... She's at 7. That's a pretty good. Alex, how's it going? Welcome in. How's your weekend been? Okay, Willow has finished installing the sink upgrade. Go, Willow. Hi, Henny. How are you? She ain't no diva. How you doing, sweetheart? Sir, oh my god, Willow, did you break the laptop? Repair it. Oh, Nancy's gone to bed. Nancy has drained herself. She is exhausted. Mama, she's exhausted. Okay, did Willow fix the... Wow, Willow's trying to go... Willow needs to go to the bathroom and instead she's walking to make a drink. Doing great. I worked out today. Come on, Miss Workout. What kind of workout did you do? Congratulations. I'm doing really well. It's been a pretty... Did Willow pee on the floor? It's been a pretty nice chill day here. Went fast, had a cousin's Chilled and cleaned up. Saturday and more chilling. Nancy's bedroom is a dream. So yeah, this is Nancy's bedroom. It's the Pinks. Oh yeah, I can show you their bedroom. So the Pinks. And then we didn't really have the bedrooms assigned except for Nate was like, this is probably Daphne's room because it's like this very dramatic purple. Very dramatic purple with some dramatic furniture. And then upstairs we have, there's lots of rooms in this house. This is usually where Willow sleeps. And I believe Scully sleeps in this room and this room. No, Scully, yeah, this is Scully's bed. I did treadmill and some other cardio. Nice, you got those endorphins pumping. This house fancy. It is. Nate spent a lot of time crafting this beautiful mansion. And then up here's the movie room with the bar. And then like, I guess this could be a guest bedroom. They put them all, like 2 guest bedrooms because there's this red room and then this other more like muted pastel room. And then a little workout area. This room also has the secret, well, it's not a secret, it's just a ladder that goes up to the spy room, basically. And then downstairs, behind this, well, I guess you can't see the bookshelf, but there's a bookshelf here that's a hidden door down to the occult room, the occult basement. So we got stuff for everybody here. Alex, how have you been? I hope that you've been still feeling well and doing better. Willow, clean up this mess. Do not play in the pee. Ooh, this house is a dream. I could read my Kindle. I bought it secondhand. For days here. Yeah, well, and it's got this, it's not a full wraparound porch, but it's got this nice big front porch. When I told Nate about this idea, I was like, can you build a house? And so I was like, how about like a Victorian that we're going to put in Strangerville that's got rooms for everybody. It's got a pool. It's got this like conservative, well, this is like the painting slash gaming area. We got the woodworking area for Willow. We got stuff for everybody here. Love the bonus basement. Essential. We did have a seance, like I think the first day that I was, one of the first days that I was playing. We need to have another seance. Yeah, my knee is much better compared to last week. No limping, but slow walking. Getting there. I'm gonna get you those Skechers shape ups, or get you some Dr. Scholl so you can be gelling. But I'm glad that it's much better compared to last week. Onwards and upwards. Willow. I wish, like, I feel like there's a magic thing, like a magic expansion for The Sims, but like I would really just want it for like Willow. Can you not mop all of this? Okay, you know what, Willow, fine. You go have yourself a drink. She said, I have, oh my god. Oh my god, what? That is a lot. Damn. No wonder she's smiling. She's gelling like a felon. I bought some of those Dr. Scholl's inserts for this like cute pair of boots that I had. Because they were cute but not great for like walking. And since I like basically walked and rode the bus everywhere in Seattle, I was hoofing it everywhere. I was like, I need these to be as comfortable as possible. She's thirsty. She's thirsty. I get it. I get it. Okay, Willow, why don't you go to bed? Because you seem exhausted. Scully, go to the bathroom and then go to bed. Daphne, I guess you're just, maybe you should go eat something. Go eat something. Speaking of thirsty. Scully, like, you should just know that it's time to stop doing that and go to the bathroom. She's focused, though. She's focused. Is that not working? It was working earlier. No, it's not. It's not working. Maybe something's down with Twitch again. Oh, there it went. That was just really delayed. I don't know. Wait, did it work up here? Everything else is working with it. Yeah, it worked. Okay. That was odd. Thanks for getting your daily download, Asurukai. Scully, go to bed after you finish. Yes, go to bed. And then Daphne, stop playing the piano. She's exhausted. She's thinking about the pinchos that Scully made. Just, leftovers. I have a good time. I'm watching you stream while I work today. Thank you so much for coming by. It's good to see you. I hope work is going really well for you. Take good care of yourself. Oh, she's laughing about her piano. She's like, I'm going to become a pianist for the symphony. And leave all these people behind. Okay, why don't you clean up? Get these other dishes. Yeah, there you go. Way to go. Way to go, Daphne. Way to be a team player. Mop that up. Oh, can we not mop it because why? Because what? There's something in the way? Is it this? Maybe? Maybe? Can you mop it now? Can you dip it, pop it, twerk it, stop it now? You still can't? What's blocking you here? Is it the sink? Dip it, pop it, twerk it, stop it. Okay, now let's try. This happens to me. Oh, oh. She still can't mop it. What the fuck? Okay, we're gonna get to this is the biggest mystery today, is why can we not mop the toilet? Oh my god, right? It's driving me batty. I hate mess. Okay, do we need to move the toilet? Is that... The toilet is cursed. Wait, Asurukai, have you not played Strangerville? Can you mop it now? You haven't. Okay, I'm getting close to the end of it. I don't know if you are ever wanting to play it. Not that it has like a really, really deep story or anything, but yes, like once you progress the story, these evil vines come out of the sinks and toilets to basically torment your Sims until you solve the whole mystery. So now, why can't the sink be in here? Oh. Yeah, so I played Strangerville when it came out, and I was obsessed. Like, I stayed up super late playing it. I like did it all in one night, which I don't recommend if you need sleep. But yeah, so that's what our ladies are working on. Hi Neen. Happy Sunday. How are you, babe? It's so good to see you. Y'all, this coming Saturday, Neen is going to be helping raise funds for Trans Lifeline with Blood on the Clock Tower community this coming Saturday, the 28th. I need to share that. I need to share those details in Discord, but also if you want to drop anything in the chat, any links or anything, please feel free to do so. I was going to message you today and then my brain got distracted. But then I was like, I bet if I see Neen, I will remember. So thank you for contributing to the Wispos in the Dark challenge. Okay, as much as I love this plant, I feel like this plant is... Can I shrink it? How do you shrink? Do y'all know how to shrink things? Can I make it smaller? I don't have any yet. I'm still setting up my Tiltify. What? Left bracket, Nate says. Oh. Thank you. Okay, and then, is it Alt? There we go. Why can't I have this? There we go. Hopefully we'll still be able to mop in here. It's just too big. It's just too big. And like when it's small, it looks kind of weird, right? So big. All now. So big and juicy. So big. So big. Call now. Ooh, girl. Call now. I have diarrhea. Yeah, like this just like is way too far out. Let me just calling right now. Call me now. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I know I can do free placement. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, Nate told me the secrets. Okay, but I was just unable to, like, mop the poop water. Okay, well, I moved the... Oh, I am hacking. I'm hacking secrets. I'm hacking secrets into the game. Does this need to be bigger? Oop. Not that. How do I make that go away? Control Shift C. Okay, there we go. I got it. Thank you. Thank you. I'm telling. I'm a hacker, okay? I hack. I'm a hacker. Does this go... No, that would get poo-poo water sprayed on it. Let's put it here. Yeah, so that way, you know what? Well, when you're pooping, you can like look at the pretty plant. How about that? Okay. That was a detour that I didn't know I was going to go on, but it was necessary. Okay. Also, here in about 4.5 minutes, we're going to go to the bathroom. We're going to take a break ourselves. That plant needs the fertilizer. Studies confirm flushing with lid open sprays poop water. Yeah, that's why in this house, as for me and my house, we use poopery and we flush with the lid closed. I'm also a big proponent of sitting down to pee. That's just me. That's just me. But yes, we have poopery, and I have like the refillable thing. I also have matches in there for poopy dupes. So if you do a poopy dupes, you light a match. You know, it can be a hostile work environment in there. The bathroom can be a hostile environment. It doesn't need to be. Okay, Nancy, why do you smell? Nancy, why do you smell? A spooky dookie. The phantom dookie. When you go number 2 and then you're like, wow, there's nothing there. Also, do any of you have bidets? I've been thinking about a bidet. Welcome in. LB Mix King, hello. Happy Sunday. You have a bidet. I love those pride flags and the... Is that Kirby with the... I don't know if that's Kirby. Hi PB and Melly, welcome in. I had one at my last place. I don't have one here yet, but you're going to be getting one. Is that what I'm understanding? We're talking about bidets. We're talking about bidets around here. Definitely looks like Kirby. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think my brother just bought one. I need to ask him to send me a picture. Okay, so Daphne's still sleeping. It is Kirby! Look at that. That's so cute. We got it during... I'm upset my apartment has like a lock on my valve so I can't install it. I need it though. But your apartment has a lock on the valve? What? Your apartment's like, there's no bidets in this complex. No one's gonna be spraying. We got it during the great TV shortage of 2020. Yeah, I bet. Also, thank you for the follow. I do have anonymous follow, so if you are lurking and you just want to hang out, please enjoy your lurk. We are solving the case of Strangerville slowly but surely. We have Daphne Blake from Scooby-Doo. She's sleeping away in her purple bedroom. We have Dana Scully from the X-Files, who's also sleeping. We have Willow Rosenberg from Buffy. No, she's over here. From Buffy, who's also snoozing over here. And then we have Nancy Drew from Nancy Drew, who is in the bathtub. Hold on, let me snooze this ad. Actually, I think I can read it. Yes, like the toilet valve is so weird. It will break if I try. I think it's because shared water. Oh, you know, I didn't even think about that, but I didn't try to install a bidet at our old apartment. But I'll be Mix King. Do you go by, is that okay to call you? Also, PB and Melly. We're going to take a quick little break. I take a break every hour to get up and stretch and let some ads play so no one has to get like stuck through ads if they come by the stream. So we're going to take a quick break, but welcome in and I will see you all in just a few minutes. Welcome back from ads, everyone. Hope you had a great break. Also, Mrs. Blazing Fire, welcome, bestie. Thank you for getting your daily download. Okay, we'll see if this goes back. Thank you for the welcome back, Neen. Before you got here, I was trying to use my shout out button, and it's doing that really fun, cool thing again where it just shows like the green circle with the white check mark. And everything's connected. Everything's connected. Thank you so much for the welcome. I appreciate those. I always do. It's the little things, you know. Yeah, not that I was like, Neen will know what to do. But I was like, Neen would understand the pain. Melly Crimson, thank you for the welcome backs. But I was like, hopefully it'll still move the scenes as I want them to be moved. I was like, even if the shout out button's not working. Oh my god, Shattered Mutant, hello. Don't you just love how technology never works? Yes. I love inconsistency. I love, the other night, Friday night at my stream. So I'd had this thing happening, streamer things, but I'd had this thing happening like at the beginning of my stream, maybe like an hour into stream, my stream would just like go disconnect. So I ran the like auto configuration wizard again. I like was reading articles. I got on the Reddit. I was on the YouTubes. And everything seemed to be working great. And I was like, perfect. I'm not going to touch anything. I never touch anything. And Neen, Omnom Zombie in chat was like, take pictures of all of your settings, just, you know, because things will probably fuck up as they normally do. Anyway, so Friday night, everything was fine. And then like maybe an hour in, stream didn't disconnect, but I had like a million dropped frames for, I don't know, a few minutes. And I'm like, I don't understand what's happening. Especially extensive Elgato, 3 out of 10 recommend, right? I'm sure that there are better alternatives. I got this one because it was on sale and it was like the atomic purple, so it's like the old school like purple see-through, which like I guess I can't lift it that high. Yeah, so odd, but we're making it work, you know. It seems to be, knock on this fake wood desk, stabilized for now. Daphne, no, I know. Hopefully that doesn't happen for tonight. Shattered, how have you been doing? How was your weekend? Are you still playing Outbreak? That's actually very cool. Yeah, Neen, when I saw it, I was like, when I upgraded everything, I was like, I want to get a Stream Deck because I know how helpful they can be. And then I saw that one and I was like, okay, that's definitely the one. That's definitely the one that I need. And I made like cute little icons for it for like my scenes and stuff, but it's just the shout out thing doesn't work all the time. It just like, and sometimes it like disconnects and then, I don't know. I'm doing good, thank you. My weekend has consisted of me staying indoors because it is hot outside. No Outbreak yet, but I do want to get back to it. Gotcha. It is very hot here too. Yesterday we went out for a hike, which is not like a cool thing to do, but we hiked to a nearby river and my husband swam in the river and I sat and read my book and journaled with lots of sunblock on and a hat. I packed my swimsuit like in my backpack, but I forgot to take like more sunblock and I didn't have like my water shoes. Thank you for the hydrate acid. I just got this, it's blackberry, right? It's my blackberry lemonade water. Hot and muggy. Melly, it's hot for you too. Wait, I hope it's not a personal question, but what are you reading? Oh, it's not personal at all. I actually have it listed on my about panels, like under the other interests. I always try to list what I'm currently reading. So yesterday I was reading The Scorpion's Tale by Douglas Preston and Lincoln Child. They wrote this book called The Relic that came out in like the late 90s that I was absolutely obsessed with. So I read The Relic and then it like created this whole series. And so The Scorpion's Tail is the second in a series of books revolving around a character named Nora Kelly, who's an archaeologist with the Santa Fe Archaeological Institute. And there's another character, Corey Swanson. She's a young FBI agent. Anyway, like the characters in the books like are all interconnected, and I have to talk with my hands now because I'm passionate about these books. I love to read. So the first book in the Nora Kelly series is called Old Bones, and it like kind of is about the Donner Party in their lost camp. This one's the Scorpion's Tail. I'm not quite sure what's going on with it, but highly recommend the Relic. Highly recommend the Relic and most of the books in the Pendergast series. I'm also reading a spirituality kind of self-help book called Loving What Is by Byron Katie. So yeah, I do. And I should have my Goodreads linked as well. So I don't always update like my progress, but I try to update like what I'm currently reading and when I'm done. You saw that WBTV is already putting up heat advisories. I did not see that, but I'm sure that they are. And so Nate is working out in the field this week he's close to Charlotte. So he's been like out in the heat like all last week, and he'll be out there all this week too. So hopefully he'll be staying cool, as cool as possible. Gosh, I had wanted to try walking after the sun went down, but nope. Is it still hot? So I grew up mostly in Wichita, Kansas, and like the sun would set and you'd be like, okay, the sun's going to set. It's going to be cooler. It was still like 85, 90 degrees at like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. So like sometimes if I didn't have to be up early, like I would go for a run late at night. God, I thought I was one of the only people who wears water shoes. No, absolutely. I always wear my water shoes and swim trunks when we go kayaking. Basically, anytime we're like out on a river or lake, I have my water shoes. I got them back. My brother used to live close to Salt Lake City, and we went to visit, and he had booked a float trip for us, which actually did not end up being like a leisurely float trip. It was more of a death trip. I hated that thing. I was not prepared. I also had like an elevation migraine, which was terrible. Anyway, that's why I have those water shoes. He reads smut. I guess I read this like, it wasn't even that smutty. It was like about a gay prince and like his first, and they were like really short books. And I was like, oh, these are probably like all sexy. And it was kind of sexy, but like not as smutty as I would think smut would like qualify. It was like smut light. It is hot, South US. Yeah. I'm in North Carolina now. You find, well, I'm glad that you find me so. Hydration is part of keeping cool. Yeah, it's still 80 plus, and with all that humidity and muggy air, that is a no. Yeah. Morning Glory Milking Farm. Morning Glory Milking Farm. I can only imagine. I mean, it's also great to have them if you wade fish hooks. Oh yeah, you know what? I haven't. Usually, I don't go wading. Crimson, we were out at Lake James a couple of summers ago, and we had like paddled up close to like where the Linville River comes in, and there's some still water, and there was like a couple of leeches on our canoe. Thankfully they like weren't on us, but even in Kansas there were leeches. I was telling Neen the story last week about, so when my family moved back to Wichita, my parents put us in summer camp because they were like looking for a house, and this was a summer camp through the YMCA. And first of all, like my brother and I are pretty pale, and my mom was like, you need to make sure you put sunblock on my brother, mostly because he was not even in kindergarten yet. Anyway, my brother got horribly sunburned. And then like our last couple days, they were like, okay, the older kids can stay the night, and we're going to go to the observatory at Lake Afton. So these like camp counselors who don't give a toot about the kids were like, okay, you guys can go do whatever you want until we have to go to the observatory because we're going to go look at the stars at night. So they're like, you're free to go do whatever you want until until it's time. So I'm like hanging out with the other kids and they're like, we're going to go wading in the water, like down this creek. And I was like, I'm not going, like, I know that there's probably leeches in there. And they're like, no, there's not. Anyway, so I'm trying to follow them like along the river. I end up like falling into a thorn patch. I'm like bloody. They're in the water and then they start screaming because they have leeches on them. So they like 4 or 5 kids come like running out of the water. We go back to like the main building. They're like trying to get these leeches off of these kids. People are crying. People are like, it was just a mess. And I was like, I wish that I was like I was a lawyer. Like there were so many horrible things that happened. There were in fact leeches. Yeah, I've never forgotten that. I've only encountered a leech-like critter once up in Maine. When you say a leech-like critter, all I can think of is like a cryptid from like X-Files or something. Okay, you have family. Okay. Nice, nice. Melly, do you ever visit the fam? Some areas up here still have debris. Yeah, like it's wild how much, like we'd already gone and hiked around Linville River and everything, like how much the shoreline has changed. Oh my god, no, if I can see through the water, I'm okay. Murky water, I need my water shoes. I feel that. Yeah. I would spend all of my like water time in a pool. Like I love a pool. I don't really like we go to the lake to like paddle, like kayak and canoe, but I'm not going swimming. I'm not going swimming in that. Some people call me king, some use LB, and some people use queen, but it's whatever is easier for you. Thank you for taking the time to let me know. I will call you king probably. I appreciate you letting me know though. You can call me runner. You can also call me Charles. Some friends also call me Char. So and my pronouns are he, him. I do have the pronoun extension, so I can usually see people's pronouns if they also have that enabled. Well, I mean, Maine, the land of Stephen King. Okay, speaking of the land of Stephen King, did you see the preview for the It prequel, I guess? Did you watch Castle Rock? Did anybody watch Castle Rock? Thanks for taking time to let us know. Absolutely, absolutely. You're welcome. Want everybody to feel, you know, respected and heard and seen for who they are. Hi bestie. I hope y'all are having delicious. You're enjoying the chicken spaghetti. Castle Rock, I don't really recommend. I wanted to like it, and I feel like it had some good ideas, but it just didn't quite get there for me. But I love Stephen King's books, most of the books that I've read. The Shining is my favorite of his. I still need to see Dr. Sleep, though. I read the book, and I didn't care for the book that much, but I was like, I should at least see the movie. Because I do like Mike Flanagan. Okay, Nancy is... What is Nancy doing? She's having a party in the bathtub. Shazzle. She's taking a bubble bath. Okay, love that. Live your best life. Okay, Willow's still sleeping. Scully, are you still asleep too? Okay, Scully, you need to get up, babes. You need to get up and get something to eat.
Oh.
You liked the Dr. Sleep movie? Okay, I need to watch it. I don't know why. I think because it's long, I've been putting it off. I'm like, every movie should be an hour and 30 minutes. I did see, I think Sinners is coming to Max, I think soonish. I wanted to see that one. I know King personally, and I'm very proud. She was chatted in New Community, very safe space. Oh my god, okay. I'm so glad that it's nice that y'all came in together. That's friends supporting friends. Also, it's nice that you know them personally. Yeah. Aw. Mom and I watched Minecraft on Friday. How did you like it? I don't know that much about Minecraft. I have not played Minecraft. But it looks like a fun time. Looks like a fun time. I do want to go see, why is Daphne laughing? Like, who wakes up and laughs? I guess if you had a really good dream. I do want to go see 28 Years Later. It was a cute little movie. Okay. I love like a nice, easy breezy, fun time. Daphne, just like me, man. Me, never. You know, okay, so yesterday morning I woke up. I'd had a dream that I was hired to act in the Buffy continuation, and Angel had turned back into Angelus, and also Giles was there, and Giles like did some kind of a spell to disfigure or do something to Angelus, but it blinded Giles, and Cordelia was there too. It was like the best dream I've had in such a long time. My brain's just thinking about Buffy. I'm a huge Buffy fan. I just watched the entire series with a friend for his first time. I've seen it many times, and then we watched the first episode of Angel together. So we're taking the plunge. Taking the plunge. Okay, I think today is the day that we go fight the mother plant. Daphne's getting the soundtrack ready. You haven't seen it in a long time. There's, you know, it's never too soon or too late to start your watch through of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I mean, even the movie for me is a nostalgic, campy, good time. It's nice kind of to see the groundwork, maybe the roots, the inspiration. I will always think of you when I hear Buffy. That makes me happy. Buffy brought me and still brings me so much joy and just comfort. And it's like, I hope that everybody could just give it a try. Like once you know, make it through and you see the characters and their journeys, I'm like, it's so good. But, you know, I'm an Angel girl. Sorry. Wait, does that mean you don't watch Buffy, you only watch Angel? Or you like Angel and not Spike? Or please explain more about this. Please explain this. Okay, Nancy, what are you doing? Okay, Nancy's got to wash her hands. Okay, can Nancy give the vaccine? We need to vaccinate people. Okay, administer the okay. Nancy. Oh, Nancy could flirt with Scully. I watched Angel first. Buffy was not on my list. I never got into Buffy because it fell secondary after watching Angel. It's okay. It's okay. I'm the complete opposite, so... I think I might have told you... I've tried to watch Angel. This will be my third attempt, but I think now watching with a friend, it'll give me, like, the impetus to keep going. And, make it through. I've only made it through season 1 before. For you, I will watch Buffy as an adult.
Not even close, bud.
That's a special sound alert for Alex. Thank you for using that one. I hadn't heard that in a long time. Maybe I need to refresh my sound alerts. I haven't really changed them since I started streaming. But now Acid, once I like watch more Angel, I'll be like, okay, here's where I am. Is Nancy giving people the vaccine yet? I had a friend tell me about Buffy a couple years ago, and I've not sat down to watch it yet, but I'm eager to check it out sometime. If you ever want to talk about Buffy, or if you have questions, I'd be more than happy to talk about Buffy or answer any questions. I know that it's on Hulu, and depending on which like level of Hulu you have, like there's ads, of course. I still have a couple copies of the DVD sets, so that's how I watch. Plus the DVDs have like the behind the scenes, like they have the commentaries, they have featurettes. Like I love that kind of stuff, and I feel like that stuff doesn't really exist anymore. I guess I haven't bought like a physical like Blu-ray or anything for a long while. Isn't there a new Buffy book by these two? I think it's just one. And I've read the first book. I think it's called Into Every Generation, and apparently the sequel's out, and I have not read it yet. But Buffy also continued as a comic for seasons 8 through 12, and they were actually pretty good. Physical media is so... Yes, I don't have like a ton, but I have, like I said, I have 2 sets of the Buffy DVDs, and I have like every DVD that I've had since I was able to buy DVDs. Charlie's Angels, the 2000 movie Charlie's Angels, was actually my first ever, it was my family's first ever DVD, and I purchased it because Charlie's Angels it made me gay. When's the last time you done a reading? Alex, it's been a really long time. I turned it off because like I was trying to like focus on getting through games, and I felt like it had distracted me. But I might have to turn it back on soon. Bri, hello, we're talking about physical media. I'm thinking about buying a handful of DVDs. Physical media still can be king. Absolutely. One of the first movies on DVD was Twister. The other was Mars Attacks. My brother was so scared of that. Of Mars Attacks. That's so funny. And Twister. Of course, we watched that in Kansas. Let's Gay. My first DVD was Scream. I love Scream. I still own my first DVD copy of The Mummy from 1999. Amazingly God, how I love that movie. I also love The Mummy. Shattered, did you ever play Curse, The Eye of Isis? It's like a Resident Evil clone, but set in the British Museum, and there are mummies. I was streaming it, but I ran into like a progress blocking bug that I'd have to like start over, and I was like, I'm done. I cannot do, but I got it for like $1 on GOG. I really, really, I loved the ambience, the care, like I was so into it, but with that bug, it like crushed me. My first DVD was probably Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring in all caps. I love that. I have those extended editions on DVD. You not heard of it? Yeah. Curse, The Eye of Isis came out in maybe 2002, 2003, maybe late. I don't know. But it was like a PS2 style game, old school survival horror. You can apparently play as 2 characters. I didn't make it that far to get to play as a second character, but I loved the, like I said, the rest of it. Also, Melly and King, are you all streamers too? Now with all the DVDs and PCs these days, had to get Crimson, I've been looking at that, like getting an external Blu-ray/DVD player to hook up to my tower, because I was like, I would like to do some Discord like movie nights, but I have stuff, like I have most of the movies that I want to watch, but also like doing some of the, like watching some of the behind the scenes features I think would be cool to do too. I do, but not so much anymore. Gotcha. I guess if you don't stream as much, are there types of games that you like to play? Are you also a Simser? I use a Pioneer Blu-ray reader/burner. I was like looking into them. I need to get back onto my research. Not sure how much it is these days. Got it from Newegg, back when Newegg was great. Okay, nothing beats the feeling of crushing that final boss level. Whenever Dana is gaming, Dana is as one with the universe. Is it safe to say she likes video gaming? No. Okay, hold on. Willow is vaccinated and is temporarily protected from the infection. Okay. Okay. Yes, I love The Sims. I play a lot of other games too. Okay. Have you done Strangerville? Okay, Daphne, can you stop playing the piano so we can get you vaccinated, Queen? The original Sims music, some of my favorite music, like, brings back so many nostalgic, warm memories. Okay, we gotta recruit everybody. I stream, I'm a variety streamer. I play like horror shooter games. Oh my god, okay. I also love horror. I just started playing this game on Friday called Fear the Spotlight. It's like a PS1 style horror game. It's very queer, and it's about these two girls in high school, and yeah, I love it. I love it. I have some other horror games planned. Yes, did you? I have played Sims 1. Yes, I remember going to visit a friend, and they had it on their family computer, and I was like, what is this? And that was like all I did this vacation. Like I flew to visit her, like we did other stuff, but then I was just like hooked on The Sims. Yes, so good. Yeah, Fear the Spotlight. If you are into horror and retro horror, but like with more like modern concessions, so like not tank controls. I miss Viv, and I'm so excited to get back to that tomorrow night, honestly. Okay, I need to recruit people to recruit. And where's Scully? Scully's running away from us. She's like, I don't want to go do this. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward. I don't know if I'm going to finish it tomorrow or Tuesday. Like, I don't want to try to like rush through anything. But I have some other demos. I have that No, I'm Not a Human. Okay, of course I'll help you destroy the mother plant. I'm all for clearing Strangerville of this vile infection. Perfect. Daphne's in. Wait, did we not recruit Willow? Willow had a eureka moment. Well, that's great. Okay, Dana is already recruited. Run fight with on the mother plant to have Dana. Okay. Okay, so Scully's in, Daphne's in. Now we just need Willow, and then our gals will be going up against the mother plant. Okay, Willow's recruited. All right, let's go. Y'all, we're gonna go take down this nasty plant that's infecting everybody. Travel, Willow, Daphne, Scully. We're going for the big finale, the big showdown. That's right. Snaps for the ladies. They are single-handedly, as a team, saving Strangerville. You know what they need is some kind of like spy type story, and then we could create the Charlie's Angels and have them do some kind of like spy mission, spy story. Okay, Nancy's got to open the area. Okay, so they're all vaccinated. All right, let's go. Let's go fight this nasty ratty-tatty mother plant. I think everybody's good on stuff. Oh my god, how much further down do we go? We're going down to the bowels of hell. Wait, where is Nancy? Where is Nancy? We're getting our steps in today. Oh, Daphne acquired I guess Daphne is cooking? Like, Daphne, we're here to stop the infection. We're here to stop the spread of this virus. Okay, is there a door here? Oh, here we go. I think the Star Wars pack has like spy missions and stuff. Ooh, okay. That could be cool. I don't know. We could have the angels in space, maybe. Nancy is taking her time. Oh, these vines make me think, have y'all ever seen The Ruins? Going into an underground lab for vaccine things? That's so Resident Evil coded. I'm here for it, right? This is the most horror. Oh, we have Plant 42 here. You've seen The Ruins? Okay. I actually really liked that movie. I also read the book. Loved The Ruins. I remember lending a coworker the book and she was like, I thought this book was called The Runs. And I was like, no, it's The Ruins. You might get The Runs. I haven't, but I know what you are talking about. That's what I was thinking. Plant 42, Plant 42. Has anyone seen Butt Boy? I have not seen Butt Boy. Did you save your game? Oh, that's a good call. Should we save the game? Let's save the game. Oh, it says battle in progress. I guess I can't save it. Run from them damn... No, we're gonna burn them with our flamethrower. Defeat the mother plant. Okay, let's go, ladies. Oh, shit. It's yelling at Nancy. Oh, she's spraying it. Okay, wait. Where are the others? Where's... Okay, Willow's running. Okay, everybody's running in. Where's Daphne? Daphne's taking her sweet time coming down the stairs. I have all the expansions, so I've never played the actual... You never played the actual game challenges. So wait, Melly, have you not done the Strangerville? I don't know if this is a challenge. Maybe it's a challenge. It's like a story. Oops, we'll try not to die. But boy, I started that. Only had me there for 2 scenes. My best-selling DVD. My best-selling DVD. BB is surprisingly good and not what you'd think it. I'm pretty sure that I did look it up, Bri, because you had talked about it before. Look at that, walking right up to the plant with no fear. Nancy Drew doesn't give a fuck. Nancy's like, I'm here to ruin you. I'm gonna destroy you. It's a story mode, right? No. Okay. Yeah, I guess it is the story mode. It's kind of what got me back into... Oh, shit. Who are these people? The infected. Look, there's infected people trying to... Okay. Look at them go. Okay, here comes Daphne. Daphne's like, I'm here. Sorry I'm late. I was posting on my stories. We need Barry. We need Barry with the flamethrower. Giant magnum. Now, are these group commands? Be careful. Mega spray. Throw the vaccine at it too. Oh shit. Oh, slay. Yes. Okay, wait, what's Scully doing? What is Scully doing? She's about to get intact. Scully. Okay. Okay, Scully's fighting for her life. Shit. Oh no, Scully's been knocked out. Don't die, Scully, right? Can one of them revive Scully? Okay, I can't do anything. Then they would call her Skull because she's got a skull. She's just a skull now. Okay, it looks... Oh shit, she's fighting again. Nancy. The mother plant will go down easy. Recruit more Sims to help or craft some extra vax. Okay. So I think we lost. Okay, we gotta make more vaccines. Recruit more Sims to help or craft some extra vaccines. Okay. All right. We got our butts handed to us. That's okay. Thank you. Thank you. You know, Scully is unconscious. Scully, go home. The romance festival is happening. Daphne is still ready to go, I guess. Daphne, why don't you... Wait, I think Daphne can help make vaccines. Requires 15... Okay. It'd be nice if we had, like, multiple people making... Like, collecting the stuff to make the vaccines. Scully, can you go home? Can someone help Scully? Talk about cooking. Okay, so I'm thinking that we'll need to make... I don't know if I guess we'll need to revaccinate everybody because it says it's only for a limited time. Letitia, I'm so sorry. I don't have time. You don't have any time for fun or romance or anything. Okay, Daphne is... Why don't we have Daphne collect evidence? And then Nancy can nurture this one and get another thing. I wonder if we can take more than them. I feel like you could only have... I thought you could only have like 4 people fighting that thing. Okay, Scully's back. She's making her way home now. Don't worry, everybody. Okay. Daphne is going to do stuff. Nancy, pick that up. And then why don't you go get yourself something to eat? And then we're gonna have... I think then we'll have Nancy and Daphne go to the bar and get information. Scully is gonna be okay, don't worry. Scully's just fine. You're gonna make it after all. We did it. We didn't quite do it, but we're getting there, you know? If at first you don't succeed, cheat. Okay, Nancy, why don't we have you go nurture this thing? Oh, you can't. The pun with calling Scully, I got a good laugh out of that one. I've been like trying to think of like different quotes from the characters, and I was like, Scully does that, sure, fine, whatever, in the episode. I got Nancy's quote from the Nancy Drew games where she's like, can't check that off yet. Okay, Nancy, get that fruit. Scan here. Daphne, okay, go to the bathroom. I'm trying to remember if I've lost that plant before. Can you believe I lost? At least we're still alive. I should probably save. Good job, Pinkadot. I'm so used to like auto saves now, unless I'm playing Resident Evil. I'm like, oh, I have to have an ink ribbon. Okay, Nancy, did you get the fruit? Get that bizarre fruit. Okay, Daphne, wash your hands. Actually, Daphne, just go home. And then Nancy... Actually, I think Nancy will go... Well... I guess we can see about crafting something. We do have enough to do a vaccine. Run, Nancy. So that's why it's like if we had two people here to care for self, care for self. This is not a short process, like a quick process. Nancy, okay, great. Can you make another one? Okay, so what I'm thinking is what we're going to do, we'll make all the vaccines and then we'll make double that we can throw at the mother plant. So basically it's just a collect-a-thon at this point. Okay, you know what? Why don't you just go home instead of sleeping on the bench outside? Would y'all like to sleep on the bench outside of this lab? This looks like a not very comfortable bench. Okay, well, she's doing the damn thing anyway. Okay, now she's gonna go home. Go home, Nancy. Off into the desert she goes. Trot, trot, trot. What power? The power of voodoo. Who do you do? Remind me of the babe. Okay, maybe you should work on your social. Get you some socialization. And then it's back to work. Oh, she and Willow. Aw. The babe with the power. What power? Power of voodoo.
Pelka. Ternoi. Ah, Bayumi.
You're full of something. The poo poo pee pee man. That bulge was insane, right? You're just like watching the movie and then it's just. Is that real? It was just a bag of potpourri. So you have like a really, I guess, nice smelling crotchal region. I saw my baby. I need to rewatch that. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. Just a bag of potpourri. Okay, okay, so Daphne, what else can she do? Talk about Strangerville with 5. Okay, let's have Daphne talk about Strangerville with people. Nancy, why don't you get some sleep? I guess we can have Daphne go. What time is it? It is 6 in the morning. Do you think people... Oh my god, I need to find a copy of the Pee Pee Poo Poo Man. You do. You really do. Okay, Daphne is gonna go out on a solo mission. Daphne is gonna go, I guess, to the library first. Sure, Scully, you can come along. Let's go to the library. See, there's no rush. There's no rush in this. You cannot rush. Okay, so talk to this person about Strangerville. Wait, is this Ignacio? It is. Oh my god, this is the one that I thought we were friends with. Ola, hello darling, how are you? Ola, we've kind of been talking about Resident Evil. We had some zombie-like people in Strangerville, and we're fighting some stuff. How was the rest of your stream? How are you? Ready for Sunday Soothies. We'll tuck on in, get yourself a nice beverage, get comfy, cozy. Welcome to Sunday Soothies. You can get a key card to the basement of the secret lab if you get enough evidence. Okay. Yes, I knew that. We just need 2 more to talk to. I got stun locked at the spooter, so I'm gonna have to mod them out. God, okay. You made it. You made it far. Because I think the first place with the spiders is like that little guest house type area, from what I remember. Ugh, and there's like that, you like go into the door and there's like that one that's above you behind you and it, oof, chills. Chills. Okay, Daphne, you need to move it along, please. We need to talk to more people about Strangerville. Okay, we need to go to the curio shop. I was privy beforehand, thankfully, so I stopped right before. Okay, gotcha. Are you arachnophobic? I was trying not to like backseat or like tell you anything, but Ola, if you ever have a question and you want some help, obviously you know this, but I was like, I will gladly try to help you however I can. I felt so bad for you with that first aid box because I was like, why is this not working like you think it should? That was they worked on those tarantulas. Damn, they did. Okay, that, yeah. They're very gnarly. They're very upsetting. Never mind. I was like, The spiders were bad enough, but there's another part in that game that's like even worse for me. Okay, we just need Daphne to be able to have a spot to go to the bathroom. Okay, let's have her go to... Can we get to the curio shop? I think so. Okay, what? Where is she? What's she doing? There she goes. There she goes. I got a piece of evidence about the Strangerville mystery from... Okay. Request a key card? I will sell if I can... Okay. I think I need stuff from the secret stash. Okay, let's have her go to the bar with Scully. All I think of is Gilmore Girls when I hear that song. Okay, so I have not watched Gilmore Girls, but every once in a while that song pops into my head. The Sixpence None the Richer version. Okay, can she get some chips? Also, here in about 3.5 minutes, y'all, we're gonna take a break. Okay, what do we need to do? We need to compile a Strangerville secret dossier. Oh, how do I do that? Oh, here we go. Compile that secret dossier after you finish your trips, babes. See, having the Strangerville aspiration really helps guide you. I was just flying off of memory when I started this. Which the old noodle just ain't what she used to be. Open this. Okay, so... Malady. If someone got enough evidence, they might be able to use it to get a key card. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Can I give you a heartfelt compliment? Who is this? This is Vassal Vargas. Okay, Vassal Vargas. Cute. Compliment appearance. Flirt a little. No, don't leave. We're supposed to flirt. Where are you going? You're my target. Okay, I think that Daphne can now get... Request the key card. Yes. Okay, so we'll have Daphne and Nancy that are able to scan. Okay, Dana Scully has identified the perch, a new type of fish. Request the key card. Give me the key card.
Oh, Dolphus Rebuda.
I think... Okay, I only sell... Maybe if you have a secret dossier, okay. My curio items... No, that's not what I want to do. I meant secret inventory. Where's secret inventory? Where is your... Am I missing... Secret inventory, there we go. Good gracious, that was a chore. Do I have the key card? Okay, I have the key card. I swear one of the male voices is a guy that was a main character in GTA. It's quite possible. Voice actors work on... There's like a lot of projects they work on together. An overlap. Because the voice of Verso from Clair Obscure voices one of the dateable objects in Date Everything. Okay, y'all, the ad is going to start here in about 15 seconds, so we're going to take a quick little breaky poo. And then when I get back, we will continue with Daphne. She's going to open the sealed door in the secret lab, and then we'll have her and Nancy work on crafting lots of vaccines. So I'll have to get Daphne up to Nancy's level, but we will. Okay, BRB. Welcome back from ads, everyone. I hope you had a great break. I have so much stray wig hair everywhere that I've been trying to pick up and throw in the trash. It's lovely. Okay, so we got the key card. Now we need to go to the lab. Thank you, babe. I appreciate that. Oh. I don't know if there's like a secret to keeping wig hair in the wig. Probably not playing with it like I do. Probably not a good thing. Okay, use your key card. Okay, Scully, what do you need? Are you okay? Okay, Scully, go wash your hands or something. Okay, Daphne is using the key card, I think. Oh, she's coughing. Collect, okay, assemble the hazmat suit. Collect 15 spore. Okay, hold on. Find an infection scanner by questioning military personnel at the local bar. Okay. Find a hazmat suit. Okay, that's at the... Okay. So we need to go to the bar. We gotta go to the bar, basically. Back to the bar. Queen, I support you, but all this dyeing is gonna ruin your hair. I know it. I know it. Could you imagine? I have bleached my hair a couple of times, and that, like, I'm blonde, but I'm not like the white blonde that I was when I was a kid. The platinum blonde. Yeah. My hair would be... It's just better. The wigs are just better, even though they're hot. Yeah, during the beginning of COVID, I did bleach and dyed my hair peach. How does a pumpkin have an ass? That's, you know what? That's Miss Spooky. That's one of her beautiful emote. Everything's got an ass. Yeah, the peach, I was like, it doesn't look too, and this was before, like, I was in a customer-facing role. But I was like, the peach is, like, not super noticeable, you know? I've seen some fat pumpkin asses in my day. This fat pumpkin ass. Love a pumpkin ass. Okay, we gotta go back to the bar, and we're gonna question military personnel. Daphne is on the case. See, this is how we're gonna catch up to Nancy. See, find an infection by questioning military personnel at the local bar. Okay, let's go. Who's this? Let's do a friendly introduction and then question about the spores. Wow, I'm not a pumpkin. He just calls me that. Hey, pumpkin. Hey, pumpkin. Starmark, thank you for the hydrate. Hi, Toon. How you doing, sweetheart? Toon, we are trying to get Daphne to get a spore scanner. An infection scanner. I just got this. It really is cool. It can, I mean, that is classified, but if you can convince me, maybe I can give you one. Okay, we have to become... We can bribe them for the scanner, which is such a Daphne thing to do. Just popping in to say hello before sleepy times. Have a good night, everyone. Starmark, thank you for taking the time to pop in. I'm sorry that I was like, I also popped in at the end of your stream, but it was good to, it's always good to hang out with you. Sweet dreams to you. I'm gonna read while I watch. Wait, what are you reading? Tell me. Just got back from the movies, about to start dinner. Nice, what's for dinner tonight, Toon? How were the movies? Oh wait, you're reading Waiting for Britney Spears. I could have just scrolled down and seen what you said. I love the hair, so cute to match the game character. Ah, thank you. Thank you for noticing. You know me. I love a wig moment. Okay, she's gonna bribe her. Bribe her to get the infection scanner. I really shouldn't, but whatever. The government has tons of these. Here you go. Okay. Okay, Daphne got the spore scanner. The infection scanner. Probably chili. Ooh! Movies were good. Ooh, chili cheese fries. Fries, just in general, always sound so good. I made veggie burrito bowls. And like, I had a little taco, and then I made some nachos. I might have fries tomorrow. I'll have some French fries and maybe some veggie burgers for lunch tomorrow. Okay, are there no spores around here? Really? Oh, there we go. One spores? Question about with scientists. Okay, and the curio shop owner. Okay, let's go talk to the curio shop owner since we won't have to travel. Okay, is Scully okay? What is Scully doing? Scully, why don't you go home? She's just like, She needs to finish reading 3 books. Why don't you go home and do that? Daphne's like, can I bribe you too? Erwin Prize is this vendor. I have a couple of these hazmat suits in my secret. I doubt they will do much good without a spore filter. Okay, yes. Share photos. Check in. More choices. Secret inventory. Oh no, he's shut down. Watch the Phoenician scheme and Brokeback Mountain for the 20th anniversary. I remember going to see Brokeback Mountain with my boyfriend. 20 years, that's wild. Okay, she's gonna need to go home. Oh, look at this lizard. Hold on, do you see this little lizard? I don't think I've ever seen one of these before. Look at this cutie. Also, wait, what's this building? Who lives here? Adorbs, right? Super Adorbs. I remember sneak watching it on HBO. Good times. Wait, why? Like, tell me about sneak watching. Like, you had to delete that you had watched it. That sex scene is still... I remember that, and everyone was just like, ugh, like, cringed. Why is this happening? Why are they doing that? I don't think that I've seen that movie since I saw it in the theater. That I can remember. I might have seen like parts of it. I don't know. It hasn't been one that I've ever felt like, I want to watch this again. Okay, why don't you get something to eat and then take a shower and go to bed? You've had a busy day. You've had a busy day. Scully's always grilling. Okay, what have Willow and Nancy been up to? Willow, where's Willow? What the fuck? Oh my god, they're like, oh, those just sprouted. Hi Proto. Did we solve the mystery yet, Proto? We went to go fight the mother plant and it kicked our ass. So we have not quite solved the mystery yet. How are you doing? How was your weekend? I loved the balloons. Scully is, are you eating? Like, what are you doing? Eat! You made all this food. Eat your food. Nancy is... Nancy, you need to practice your violin. Did she take that with her again? She's always snatching the Nancy. Practice. Proto, thank you for the 3-stream streak. Thanks for striking. Wait, you're also playing The Sims 4? My god, there's... Yes, in Strangerville, it culminates with a fight against this giant plant thing. Sneak watching, as in I had to watch it late at night when nobody was up, especially since I was still... Gotcha. I gotcha. The things we do. It was all right. Yesterday was packed with a work event and a wedding, and then I had a little... Minty Bee today. Yeah, but base game for now, contemplating what expansions to get. Is Minty Bee... Is that a mental break? I think I saw you stopped by Hagatha stream yesterday. I was like, I stopped by, was that yesterday? I think it was, because it was right before we went out hiking. So this is the, yeah, the Strangerville expansion. I don't know if it's, they have like packs and expansions and stuff packs. There's a lot and it's all expensive. Well, I hope that you're doing okay. A Minty Bee. I love how you like zhuzh and cutify it. A Minty Bee. I just had a little, that makes me think of, I don't know if you've ever seen White Chicks when they're like, I'm about to have a total BF. A bitch fit. Okay, Daphne, please do not fall asleep in the tub and drown. That is the last thing I need. We also had the logo channel, so I had to sneak watch that too. And whoever like hits the last channel button, they're like, who's watching logo up in this bitch? Hope you're okay. I'm new to the community, but just know I'm here for you if you need an unbiased, we love an unbiased shoulder. It's nice to have outside perspective sometimes. Yes. White Chicks. Easy white chocolate. Wouldn't want you to melt. It's just hashtag min things. I gotcha. Okay. I was like, say less. You can say less. You can say more. You can say whatever you want to say. Say what you need to say. Hashtag min things. Well, you can hunt for spores with me. We're hunting for spores so we can create vaccines. What I'm trying to get, so Nancy's the only one who's able to craft vaccines right now and get this stuff, so I'm trying to get Daphne up to that level as well. Is Daphne sleeping? Okay, Daphne's finally sleeping. Scully's doing something. Nancy's doing this stuff. Nurture. I would love to hunt for spores. Come on over. Come on over in The Sims. Yeah, we have to get spores and the bizarre fruit to craft the vaccines. And then we have to vaccinate the people that we want to fight the plant with, so that way they don't get infected. Like these bozos out here. I don't want to waste my vaccine on you. Sorry, babes. Yeah, we just harvest bizarre fruit and then scan. So here's Nancy scanning for spores. Scully, why don't you practice... Why don't you actually clean out the vines? That's scary. I feel like the spores are just few and far between. It's hard to find them. Wait, what's Willow doing? Wait, Willow, why are you awake at midnight? Willow, why don't you make some furniture? A dining table. Yeah, make a dining table, Willow. We have Minty B, we have Nancy D. Nurture. Why are you awake at midnight? Everyone always you know how much of an night owl I am. I was up till like, I want to say 3 this morning. I was playing my little RPG. Minty B in game 2. That's my new sim. That's my new sim that I'm going to create. Minty B, who just terrorizes other sims. Hey y'all, it's your girl, Minty B. I'm here to ruin your day. Frodo, have you played... I probably asked you, have you played any of the Shadow Hearts games? I've been talking about them. It's my current hyperfixation. I'm contemplating a gay crisis, but I don't... Proto, are we going to have a bleach party? I don't know if you were here when I was talking about the few times I bleached my hair. At the beginning of COVID, I bleached my hair and did a peach dye on it. I was like, well, this is like not super aggressive, but it's just there. Angela, I'm going to sleep at Wanted Chill Vibes Lurk. Was so glad I've caught you. Angela, thank you so much for coming by. Thank you for the lurk. I hope you get some good rest. I hope you've enjoyed your weekend. I saw you in Blondie's stream yesterday. I didn't say anything because we went out hiking and then I got back and I know, like, I was like, I'm trying to focus. I might just leave it white gray. I want to be an Expedition 33. Wait, Proto, did you get new hair? Proto, I'm like, I had to pause the game because I'm like, have I not seen you on camera and you have new hair? I'm dying to dye my hair at the minute. Wait, Angela, what color are you wanting to dye your hair? Stars Are Blind classic? Oh no, not yet. Okay, gotcha. I was like, wait. Why are you sleeping outside? Stop that. Stop that, Nancy. I bind you, Nancy. Willow, why don't you hack? Actually write something. Okay, Scully's going to bed. Copper is the front runner. Ooh, okay, Copper's pretty. Not that you need my approval, but I'm just like, I like all the colors. Like, I always wanted to know what it would be like to have dark hair, so a couple times in college I did brown. One time I did black. Black was too extreme for my coloring, but the brown looked pretty nice. And I was like, I wonder if people will recognize me. But I got to Act 3 last week, and a certain character's new look is so cunty. Okay, yes. I did not keep that look, but yes, I agree. I'm excited, not that you have to finish it, but I'm looking forward to you finishing it so we can talk about the story. Let's talk about the husband. I feel like you're progressing way faster than I did. I was slow as molasses. Probably going to do that. Probably going to do that tonight. Lovely. Okay. I'm really fair, so I can't go too dark. Washes me out a bit. Yeah, and I'm not in the mood to bleach again anytime soon. Yeah, I feel like the copper then will be a nice change that'll complement your complexion. Oh mama, I binged. Wait, you are streaming it, but you aren't streaming all of it? Is that right? I haven't really binged. I don't really do binge streams. You stopped. Okay, that's right. That's right. Yeah. I was like that one, what other game did I feel like I was playing forever? And I was like, I can't believe I haven't finished this game yet. But, you know, as long as you're enjoying it, it's like, I can't think of anybody that I've watched that's playing something that they don't like, but I'm like, if you're not having a good time, no one wants to watch you suffer. Usually. Not that you would suffer, but there's just some things like it's nice to have for yourself. Which is why I usually play most RPGs off stream. So I go so slow. I almost read that King, I almost read the artist for the Pride flag as Padam, and I was like, I was just listening to that song when I was showering and getting ready for stream. I love the game. My community doesn't though. I feel like it's kind of been everywhere. Not that that stops anything, but I was glad to finish it. I was just ready to be done myself. Yeah, I put on Spotify's like getting ready to go out mix, like while I was showering and getting ready for stream. I was like, pump me up, because I had like had dinner and then I was kind of like feeling sleepy because I was laying down watching TV and I was like, I gotta wake up for stream. Have you seen, there's the Clarabelle cow from Disneyland that like dances to Padam, which I love. The irony is that I love RPGs, but nobody wants to watch me play them, so I'm in my Sims. Aww. I feel like the Super Mario RPG, the remake, I played that and I felt like that was like a really good balance of time and everything. Like it wasn't, like I know Clear Obscure is like shorter than a lot of other RPGs, but the Super Mario was like perfect. Oh my god, no, but I've seen her dance to, I haven't seen the Abracadabra. I need to see that. I was gonna Google Clarabelle Cow dancing. Chris, I am doing well. Thanks for coming by. I hope you've been having a great weekend. I hope you're taking good care of yourself. I hope your rivals are going well. Okay, Scully, you need to get up and do something. Anara, hi. How are you? I saw your, I feel like I've been lurking so much lately and I'm like, I was watching you do these things. You were like using Chinese medicine to cure you. You were doing some kind of something. And I was like, what is she up to with this? They definitely hired a drag queen to fill that suit. They did. They knew. Hi, Kat. I'm doing well. How are you? Look at that lovely red hair. Thank you. I've been growing it out for so long. Hello, Runner and friends. Hi, Inara. I hear Clarabelle. I come out of the lurk. We're talking about Clarabelle Cow from Disney dancing to Padam and apparently Abracadabra now. She's the queen. She's an icon. I finally listened to the entire Mayhem album. I hadn't listened to the whole thing. Can you clarify what is Padam? Excuse my ignorance. I'm just trying. It is a song by Kylie Minogue. It's like a very catchy dance pop song. I believe it was last summer when it came out in Pride Month, and it was kind of like a iconic gay song, gay anthem, if you will. Top 3 Mayhem songs. How Bad Do You Want Me? I'm trying to remember the names of them, Proto. I haven't listened. I listened to it like in a couple of settings all the way through, and then I haven't listened to much. But How Bad Do You Want Me is probably the one I listen to the most. I love Abracadabra, and then Maybe if I see the name, I'll remember. I didn't like one that was like Zombie Boy. It was like Zombie something. I didn't care for that one. Um. mm, 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 mm. Maybe it was Don't Call Tonight. I need to listen to it again. Y'all, let me know trying to understand the meaning. That's what Padam is, yeah. It's a song. Padam is a Kylie Minogue song. Interesting, I love Zombie Boy, actually. Yeah, I feel like that was the one that I didn't like the most. Like, I liked them, but I was like, this one's just not syncing with me. Kylie Minogue, yeah. And How Bad Do You Want Me? Yeah, I feel like it's not that popular of a song, but for some reason it gets stuck in my head. And also, is that what it was called? The first single, like, grew on me. It has grown on me like a disease. Okay, why don't you go to the bathroom? Okay, we need to focus today. I need to focus. Okay, and Daphne, once you get some food... Wait, Daphne's grilling too? Nara, are you also a Kylie Minogue fan? I also loved Slow. Kylie Minogue Slow. Listen to that one on repeat back in college. Okay, get something to eat. Also, somebody needs to put this stinky food away. Okay, did our maid quit? Is that what happened? Did the maid quit coming? I guess it's only 8:45. She wouldn't be here yet. Okay, Daphne, we need you to... What does Daphne need to collect? 15... She only has one. Hold on. You, scientist person. Okay, I don't know what Slap 'em Silly is. I guess it's a silly fun thing to do. But hopefully that's not going to... Okay, here we go. Daphne seems to thrive on the shock. Does she like mischief? No.
Wasabus Danka, Gularga Finosa, Batanabe, Tanini, Wasabus Yavoya, Cloim, Yanafe Watini.
Yanathe Watini.
Dag Dag.
Use the chemical analyzer to construct... Okay. She's giving Daphne vibes now. Dag Dag. You see, look at these zombies. It's the Dag Dag. Dag Dag. Daphne, you need to actually be scanning for spore clusters. Who's this? Who's this suspicious? Ainsley Hitchcock? What a name. Let's... Who's this diva? Ainsley Hitchcock. Okay. Willow, why don't you go take a nap or something? Scully, you continue doing whatever it is that you do. Nancy... Can this person... Okay, go clean, please. Where are all the spore clusters? Have I maxed out the spore clusters that I can find? Maybe I need to go to the lab and scan. Maybe it's the lab. Okay, so we have to nurture the plant so it exposes its bulb. Daphne's a gardener now. Where are all the spore? Where have all the clusters gone? That's a big one. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna have Daphne and Nancy get to the lab to work on vaccines. Hopefully there'll be more stuff to scan there. Wait, why is the maid running? Does she not clean the vines out? Like she's scared of the vines? Okay. Now, oh, I forgot about bills. I forget that we get bills in this game. And every time you come here, you have to unlock the door for it to show what's down there. Nancy, can you create... Okay. Daphne, can you do anything like that? Can you scan? Oh, perfect. Yay, clusters. Diva, pay your bills before you go into the post-apocalyptic lab to fight the mother plant, who is the source of all evil. Diva, pay those bills. We're just saving the world. Like, we don't have time to think about bills, okay? I guess Willow is at home. Willow and Scully, they're the older ones. They can pay the bills. They're divas on a mission. Nancy is crafting a vaccine proto. Okay, let's go back upstairs and maybe outside. Can you nurture this plant? No. No. Daphne, do not distract Nancy. Dizzy, hello, howdy runner, I'm lurking just home from work. How goes Sims? It's going well. We lost to the mother plant, unfortunately, but we are redoubling our efforts, and we're gonna thrive. We're gonna thrive. But welcome home from work. I hope that it wasn't awful. Hope you're getting to relax and let your hair down now. Hopefully you're staying cool. I know it's been very toasty. It's toasty. Tis toasty. Oh my god. See, the mother plant is causing the atmosphere to change. Like, it's just a mess. Just a mess. Do 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 do. Can you... Okay, harvest that bizarre fruit. Actually, Nancy, what are you doing? Can you... Okay, Nancy, why don't you... Oh my god, lightning. Okay, Daphne, scan. Okay, how much do we have in our inventory? Nancy, you have... Okay, so we have 4 vaccines, which is great. Confined spore clusters. Okay. I feel like we should have Daphne do the rest, so that way she can, Okay, she has 15 spore clusters. Perfect. Okay. Okay, now we'll have them go to the library. Travel. Okay, so now they're going to go to the library so that way Daphne can make a hazmat suit. Does she need the hazmat suit? Oh well. It's too late now. It's too late now. She's getting one. Oh yeah, and then I'll pay my bills. Diva, pay your bills. What's this? Who left a book on the floor? What an asshole. Who did this? She's got to go to the bathroom. Are there vines coming out of the Oh my god. Clear out the vines. And then go to the bathroom. Probably the same person who didn't re-stack their weights at the gym today. Re-rack their weights. How dare they? Get out of the bathroom. This pervert. These perverts. Get out of here. Who knew the library was full of perverts? Excuse me, you little asshole. Get out of my way. Right? What the f- like, who just barges in? The person that doesn't re-rack their weights? Daphne's running through the library like there's no tomorrow. She's a diva on a mission. Can you make a suit for me or not, Marcy? Science. Rainbow science. But I have not been able to analyze enough. Use the chemical. Oh, okay. Crap, I have to go back to the lab. Crap sticks. Phone, travel. That's right, okay. Back to the lab we go. And then we can pay our bills and rest. I'm focused. I'm focused. Daphne, do we have to use the fucking card again? There we go. Oh my god. Okay, now can you construct the yes, do that. Nancy, what do you need? Go fix yourself a snack in the secret lab that has spores flying around everywhere. I'm sure you'll be fine. Everything's fine. She's running everywhere like Scooby-Doo. She's startled. Hold on, chick. What is Nancy eating? What did she get to eat from here in the lab? Fruit and yogurt. Oh my god, fruit and yogurt parfait. Okay. All right, Rich. Ariel, what's up? Game Pups, hello. Nostalgia Gamer, welcome in. Butterbowl, hello. Watch your booty. Watch and wash your booty. Bringing the ocean to come. See you. Sexy Dexy, welcome in. Hello, my siblings. How are you? Hi, Ariel. How is your stream? Hashtag with soap. Wash that booty with soap. Okay, how is Dynasty Legends 2? Is that like a tactical RPG from PlayStation 3? I feel like I remember seeing artwork for it, or like the game cover. But I'm not very familiar with it. PJ Pup, hello. C-Raid. Watch your booty. I'm watching my booty. How are you? How was stream? Welcome in, everybody. If this is your first time here, I'm Runner. You can also call me Charles. This is my natural red hair. It's not. I'm lying. I'm wearing a wig. I'm going as Special Agent Dana Scully tonight. One of the characters in my Redheads of Mystery in Sims 4 that I'm playing as. It's actually an app game. For some reason, I was thinking Dynasty Warriors was like a spin-off of Onimusha. I don't know what I'm thinking of. Dynasty Legends. Okay. But very Dynasty Warrior. Okay. Dynasty Warriors, I guess, is what I'm thinking of. I love your natural Game Pups. You're so sweet. Thank you. So Ariel, are you enjoying? And y'all, Ariel is raising funds for Lambda Legal, and on Saturdays, Gloria, the ghost, is streaming Phasmophobia. Always a great time. It's always great hanging out with Ariel, but you know, for a good cause. Yes, Gloria is here in the chat. You love Phasmo. Y'all slay at it. I loved the Gloria doing chores. So thank you for sharing that. Luna, hello, welcome in. How has your weekend been? Ariel, if you need to go de-stream, if you need to go rest your peepers, relax, whatever you need to do, please take good care of yourself. But thank you so much for bringing your friends by. I'll take good care of them if they stick around. We're just trying not to lose our minds in Sims 4. No, we're doing some good work. I tried to fight the mother plant and we lost, but we're doing it again. For chority. I have more chores. Like, hopefully they're like chores you actually have to do. Like, you're not just like giving yourself extra work. The Simmons been going well. I had Nancy Drew as the only person who could craft vaccines, but now we're getting Daphne up to that level. You remember the mother plant? Yeah, I think that I've played through this scenario maybe twice. I played it when it first came out. So that's been it. So I gave Nancy and Daphne the Strangerville aspiration to kind of guide me. Luna, thank you so much for... is that the hand heart? Thank you for the 3-stream streak. Thank you. I don't know. That's hard. That's hard for me. And thanks for getting your daily download. What did Nancy draw? Well, I can't show it on Twitch. Something scandalous. Something scandalous. Scandalo. How is The Sims treating you? Well, Mother Plant kicked my booty, but that's okay. So we have Daphne down here creating a vaccine profile. The infection profile. She's compiling the infection profile data. Not the scandalo. You know the scandalo. Scandalo. Absolutely. But it's all right. DIC. I thought that said DLC at first. No, Nancy is a sweet summer child. Nancy is eating a yogurt parfait in the spore-infected lab, and now she's gonna go chat with Daphne as Daphne tries to finish this profile. Which may or may not be distracting, but that's okay. Assemble the hazmat suit. And then the cure shot. Okay, so I have the hazmat suit. Daphne's, okay, has paid off. Take this, okay, to a Strangerville scientist. All right, let's get, actually, we're going to go home because I think They're tired and they need to eat. Actually, let's just go ahead and do it. Let's go to the library. Let's go back to the library at 8:26 p.m. Her grinder profile. I mean, I like hazmat suits. Hazmat suits always make me think of like Resident Evil or what was that movie? Not 28 Days Later. Outbreak? I think it was Outbreak. Yes, Outbreak. It's as if you read my mind. Okay. Daphne needs to go talk to... Was this the scientist we were talking to? I think so. It's always Fallout for me. I need to stop playing. I have never played a Fallout. They're a bit intimidating. There's like quite a few, and I feel like it's a game that I'd play for like 200 years. Yeah, about the monkey. Yep, that's the one, Bri. Hoffman can get it. Yeah, the monkey one. The monkey one. I haven't seen that movie in a long, long time. They are very intimidating. I watched the series. Well, the first season. I liked that show. And I watched some friends play. Let's talk rhapsodize about piano sonatas. Also, I love that you mentioned Outbreak because it was one of the better ones. And there's also Resident Evil Outbreak, which I was talking about earlier. Let's compliment that outfit. We need to become BFFs with them so we can ask them to give us the spore filter. Tell a funny story. Also, I'm sorry, but Dante's Peak was better than Volcano. Fight me. I feel like they're very different movies. Dante's Peak is like burned in my brain forever because it emotionally traumatized my brother, and I thought it was hilarious when we were kids. I finally did watch Volcano. I finally saw The Day After Tomorrow earlier this year. My husband is a geologist, which I'm sure I've told you, and he loves like apocalypse / natural disaster movies. People compared them and I'm like, how? Right? I feel like they're very different. Dante's Peak is like, I've seen Dante's Peak quite a few, like a lot more times. I feel like I've seen Volcano once. I feel like, did I watch that? I think I might have watched that like in school science class even, the Volcano. Ola, Dante's Peak traumatized you as well. It was, okay, spoilers for Dante's Peak. Spoilers for Dante's Peak. It was the part with the grandma. The part with the grandma. My brother was like, ugh, and I was just like laughing. Yeah. Also the part with the hot springs and that scared me. That scared me. Not that I was like naked in hot springs, but just like, you could just be like in some water and burn to death. You don't ever know. You're right though, they are so different. One's a prevention movie and one's a climax. Love a climax of peril. What if that movie was about him being a peeping Tom? Would it be called Dante's Peak? Dante's Peak? Yep. Dante's Peaking. Evil. Luna, thank you for the posture check. I took my little, this cushion that I have on the back of my chair. I've taken it off. I just haven't like, I've had it this way so it like pushes against my shoulders, and then I've had it this way to where it's like in my lower back, and I don't know. I've been on a chair journey for a long time. Like FYM in DP. Oh yeah. Peeking in the windows. Watching Thomas dance. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh my god, in science class they had us watch Twister, and the science teacher I had was so angry about it, he paused the movie every 5 minutes of the longest between just to aggressively bitch about how inaccurate the movie is and how it wouldn't be that way. And his outbursts were way more entertaining. Oh, I'm sure. I would have loved that. But I also would have been like, why are you showing us like an action drama movie and like, what? Ariel, DP is Deadly Premonition. One of my favorite games. It is basically Twin Peaks the game, or Dr. Pepper. Yeah, or Dr. Pepper. We love Dr. Pepper around here. Or as it's called at Aldi, Dr. Summit. He was so mad his pits were soaked from moving around and jumping up and down. What? Okay, I feel like my middle school teachers never cared that much. I would have cried with laughter. I need to try Dr. Summit. You know, it was pretty good. I got some for my stream anniversary. I got Dr. Summit, and I got some of that sparkling Brut Rosé, which was really good. And then I had those cookies. And then I think I also had some candy. But yeah. He was fresh out of college and he was like, look, this is a passion project to correct this. Like, girl, like maybe you should go work in Hollywood and work as like a consultant. And if like it's that big of a deal, like take a chill lozenge. Also, here in about 4 minutes, y'all, we're going to take a break. Daphne is sleeping in the library. Daphne, just go home. Go home. You cannot be sleeping in the library. Get your shit together. He didn't last more than a year at the school. People were like, he was like, why is everybody laughing at me? Oh my god, Super Philip. Welcome. Hold on, let me snooze this ad that's trying to come in between us. A super raid is fly. It sure is. It is a super raid. Hello, hello. Daniel, hi. How are you? Super Philip, how was your stream? Link's Avenger, welcome. Daniel, thank you so much for the 9 months. We just had a Twitch baby. Hello, I hope you're well, friend and friends. You know, I am doing really well. We're talking about Twister and Volcano, and Dante's. We're talking about like disaster movies from the 90s, I guess, and like how some of our teachers played those for us, like in school. But how was your stream? How was Super Mario 3D Land? I hope you had a great time. Also, if this is your first time here and I haven't introduced myself, I'm Runner. You can also call me Charles. We are playing some Redheads of Mystery. We have Daphne from Scooby-Doo, Scully from X-Files, Willow from Buffy, and Nancy Drew from Nancy Drew working together to solve the Strangerville mystery in Sims 4. And so that's why I'm wearing my natural beautiful red hair. I'm wearing my Dana Scully badge. Last week I did Daphne. This week it's Scully. You finished the game. Holy cow, congratulations. That's like, I love finishing games, which up until I started streaming didn't happen that much. But congratulations on finishing. Thank you, Bri, thank you, Anar, for welcoming them in. Y'all, Super Philip is a lovely streamer. We've known each other for, it's been a while now. Also, he's very welcoming, has a great community, plays a lot of fun games, and just like knows really good people, and has the best puns. You're so welcome for the shout out. Thank you for bringing your friends by. If you need to go de-stream, get to bed, rest your eyes, brush your teeth. I feel like whenever I raid, I'm always like, I gotta go get ready for bed, meaning I gotta floss, I gotta brush my teeth, take out my contacts if I'm actually wearing my contacts, all that stuff. So please take good care of yourself, Super Philip. And pretty. By the way, I am loving Tormented Souls thus far. Okay, yes, I have it installed. I know I still need to play Darkwood. Sharkbait 20,000, welcome in. How was your stream? Yes, wash with soap. Hashtag with soap. Wash yourself with soap. Wash your face. Wash your body. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you? Wait, I know you from CB streams. I'll be hanging out, but we'll need to put some stuff away. Derrickson, Rar, Shark Raid, hello. Welcome in. How was your stream? Oh, it's like a Mario night. Super Mario Party Jamboree. That was the latest one that came out, I think. I haven't played that one, but I hope you had a great time. Derrickson, welcome in. Sharkbait, hello. Oh my goodness. And CB Blackwell, hello. Aw, thank you all so much for the raids. Let me snooze this ad. These pesky ads that keep trying to pop up. ICB, iSharkbait, wait, CB, were you also playing double rainbow? It was like a triple rainbow. So many wonderful friends. Thank you so much for coming by. Who's this diva? Diva, I am Special Agent Dana Scully with long hair tonight. I don't really have like a short red wig, so it's Scully with long hair. Yeah, CB and I were collaborating. Okay, I was wondering if y'all were jamboreeing together. Well, thank you so much for the double raid. I appreciate it. It was fun. We play on Bowser's Keep, and you ended up winning. Congratulations to you. My husband does not like to play those games because he usually always loses. So we get, like, my brother and I get pretty vicious. Like, we're very competitive. It was silly trying to do my new redeems, but some didn't work. But you know what? Streaming's like always in my experience, it's always a learning process. And just when you think it's safe to go back in the water, just when you think you have everything set up correctly, something doesn't work. Like, it'll be going well for a while and then something maybe that's just me, but it's like, you just don't know. And then I spend time on Reddit and YouTube trying to figure out what's going on. But CB, Sharkbait, Super Philip, you're de-streaming. If y'all need to go take care of yourselves, de-stream, get something to eat, drink, go to bed, whatever you need to do, please take good care of yourselves. Thank you so much for the raids. Thank you for bringing your friends by. And if this is your first time here and I haven't said it yet, I'm Runner. You can also call me Charles. I play a lot of different things, and tonight we're Simsin. We're Simsin with the Ladies of Mystery, trying to get to the bottom of the Strangerville mystery and wipe out the mother plant. There's this big plant that's infecting the town of Strangerville, and our ladies have banded together to stop the spread. Yeah, let me give you a follow. Hopefully I will be able to catch one of your streams in the future, Sharkbait. It's always nice when you meet streamer friends of friends, because it's like, okay, if this person has vetted out this other person and they enjoy hanging out there, then I know I will probably enjoy myself as well. You know what I mean? 3 raids, and I know I was #blessed with the triple raid bow. Thank you. I'm always up for meeting friends. See, yeah, Twitch has been a surprisingly great experience for me. I mean, I spent a lot of time online in high school and, like, I guess the beginning of college, and then I got really busy. But then being on Twitch, I was like, what if people are... I mean, there's going to be mean people everywhere you go. But I have to say, like, the majority of my experience on Twitch has just been joy. Like, that's why I keep coming back. I feel like that's, if you stream, that's like why you stream. The great social interactions and meeting people with similar interests, and it also helps me complete games. Like, I feel committed to continuing, you know? I've not finished Wandersong yet, but how did you feel? Oh my god, I love Night in the Woods. I love Night in the Woods. I've played it through, I think, just twice, and depending on who you spend your time with out of May's friends, like, it changes the story, so it's got some great replayability. But that's like probably my favorite video game soundtrack, Night in the Woods. I've spent a lot of time listening to it. I keep meaning, I haven't actually streamed it, but part of me is like, maybe I don't want to stream it because it's like I don't know, it feels personal. when I play it. But I think it would be fun to experience with people too. Yeah, I'm glad. It's easy for me to like get in my own head. So I try to be more vocal about like things that I think and feel, because a lot of times there's someone else who can relate in some way. I love the gay friend that worked at the shop, Greg, and Angus, his lovely boyfriend. I love Angus. Yeah, the first time I played, I spent most of my time with May or with B, and then I did it with like Greg the second time. Spent time with Greg. Wait, are you currently playing Wandersong Acid? That game is like such a hug to my heart. I've played through it twice now and I loved it. I don't want to say anymore. I don't want to say anymore. But I absolutely love Wandersong. It has great music too. Such a beautiful story. Some frustrating gameplay elements. I remember there was this one area that I was like, how am I supposed to get through this? But I did. I'm stronger than yesterday. Okay, but here in about 4 minutes, y'all, we are going to take a break because I guess I have one snooze left. I have one snooze left. One snooze left. Definitely some frustrating. Yeah, I don't know where you are, so it's like, I don't want to spoil anything, but it's like you're trying to navigate through an area was the most, and you have to steer something, and that was hard for me. I'm glad that you're having fun. I absolutely loved that world and the story and Miriam and the bard, and it's just like a hug to the heart. Okay, who's gonna pay the bills? Who's gonna drive you home? 13,000? Divas, we need to get a job. Our bills are $13,000. Our job has been trying to save Strangerville. Like, we should get paid for that, right? Okay, you go to bed. Willow, what are you doing? Willow, why don't you hack and, like, get some money? I'd recommend Little Misfortune, but I do recommend Shady Part of Me. Okay, so I streamed Little Misfortune because I'd played Franbo. I didn't stream Franbo. That game was like a lot more difficult. That was back when we lived in Seattle. I think I played through Franbo. I loved Little Misfortune. I haven't heard of Shady Part of Me. Okay. Okay, Willow's hacking. Nancy's snoozing. It's a fun... Okay. I like puzzles. I had such a hard time with some of... Have you played Franbo? Some of those puzzles were so obtuse to me. I ended up using a guide. I'm not above using a guide. It's just like usually with puzzle games, I'll start out like to see if I can get through it by myself. Okay,
Oh, yes.
Scully, we don't need you to distract Willow.
I'll move. Flurba.
Scully, let's see, what doesn't she want to... She wants to finish reading 3 books. Read. Why don't we have Scully do that? Unfortunately, since I have work in the morning, I do have to go. Hope you have a great rest of your night, Runner. Bear hugs. CB, bear hugs back to you. Thank you so much for the raid. That was very kind of you, both of you. I hope you get some good sleep. Sweet dreams to you. I hope your Monday just flies by work just flies by in the best way. Shady part of me is kind of easy in a sense, but it can get challenging because you're playing as a shadow. Okay, I feel like I remember seeing like promotions about that game, or like, you know, like a little article, and I was like, ooh, this looks cool. I'm pretty sure. I think I know which game you're talking about. Okay, we're gonna pause it because the ad's starting soon. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick little break, run to the restroom, and I will see you all in just a few minutes. BRB. Welcome back from ads, everyone. I hope you had a great break. Alright, let's see how much further we can get with our ladies. There's no rush. I'm not trying to rush through this. I thought we would just destroy the mother plant tonight, but we're coming back even more prepared. Jax, hello. I can't believe you left us there. Well, hopefully you enjoyed the music. How are you? I dissociated, then heard a voice. Hello. This is the voice of God. Hello, please come back to us. Jasper has awoken and is being wild. Mother plants need to live so she can boots the house down. I mean, but it's infecting everything. Jax, the sim life is going okay. I went to go destroy the mother plant and she kicked our ass. So now I have Nancy and Daphne working together to create more vaccines to throw at the mother plant. So, but it's going well. How are you? How was your weekend? Let nature take over. Well, that's like what's happening up in these bathrooms. Baby steps. Were you playing that last night? I'm trying to remember. I feel like it was so late and I was peeping you. I don't think I said it. I feel like I've been in that mood lately where I've been watching people and then I tell them later, I'm like, oh yeah, and I saw you doing this. You did not have the ski mask. It's an interesting game. There's only a demo. You should give it a try. Okay, I'm gonna say I will look into baby steps. Okay, I have no, I'm not a human, that demo to try. I know it's a redeem for that. I remember you tell, but it was like it had seemed like every Saturday at the time that I was like, is this? I think it was Saturdays, and I was like, maybe on Saturdays you just obscure the face. Okay. Love a short demo. I feel like there's been a few demos that I'm like, not that I'm not interested, but I thought I was going to get to another demo tonight. Okay, Willow's hacking. Scully is learning how to bake. Nancy is still sleeping. I used to play The Sims on my iPad. How was it? Did it run decently? I can tell you, I would think probably with like an iPad is still better than trying to use the controller. No, I only stream on Sats if I missed a stream because of work. I gotcha. So then maybe it wasn't Saturday. Some night of the week. Willow hacked. She only made $130. Willow, you need to get better at hacking. Oh, not you. Not you, Nancy. Wait, Willow, where are you going? Okay, Willow's gonna go take a bath. That's fine. Daphne, you need to get your buns some food. Oh my god, it's only 1:45 in the morning. Okay, maybe Daphne, just keep sleeping. Just keep sleeping. It could have been any day, honestly. It's redeemed. Yeah. I just remember I like made this comment. But like most things, I've already forgotten what day I said it was. Plus I might have had some wine. Dude, oh, where's she? Oh, she's scared because of the... Oh shit, Willow, no, you need to repair this, please. Scream incoherently at Scully. That's not gonna work. Scavenge those for parts.
Gench? Oh, Lux. Oh.
I want to scream and shout and let it all out. Oh, yeah. Now I have that. You are now rocking with Britney, bitch. I also liked their Don't You Worry with Shakira. I was like, these songs are so simple but very catchy. So simple but catchy. Okay, has she achieved her reading goal? Craft an object on the woodworking table. Oh, okay. Let's do that, Scully. Why don't you make a knife block? Do, 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 do. I love a good fun club song. Yes. Do you know Gina G's Ooh, just a little bit, ooh, a little bit more? One of my all-time favorites. Yeah, okay, yeah. I can't remember. That song isn't on Instagram because I wanted to have it as the song for like a post I was making. And I feel like there was a cover version of it. There was something, but I was like, it's not the real one. It's not the true thing. I don't want this fake Gina G. Just a little bit. Classic. Okay, where did Nancy... I guess we can have Nancy also start. Okay, you just keep sleeping, actually. I don't think people... I don't know if the library's open. Gina G, I've not heard that in forever. Millennials Rise. I feel like I first heard it. My mom would take step aerobics classes at close to our house when I was young. There was a library that had like a rec center. And she would take step aerobics and they would play all kinds of great music. Okay, Willow, what are you staring at this for? Clear out the vines. A little bit more. Okay, Daphne, get yourself some food, babes. Scully, take a chow chow. Willow's continuously scared. Okay, you know what? Is Daphne eating rancid leftovers? Okay, I don't think that they're poisonous. I hope not. She's eating hot dogs off of the ground. This is disturbing. It's very unlike Daphne. She's scared. She ran away from her. They're being so wasteful. Okay, I think we need to have them go back to the library now to get the filter for the hazmat suit. For Daphne's, I think. Hi, Grizz. How are you? I haven't been able to respond to your text. Diva, thank you for those 50 bits. Bring back 90 Dance Pop. Where's Gina G now? Where is Gina G now? Could you imagine, like, a 90s pop, Eurodance pop cruise? Like, that's... I don't know why I'm like, it's going to be a cruise, and it's just going to be 90s dance pop music. 90s dance pop groups. But thank you for those 50 bits, BB. We're trying. We're trying. The way it would smell, but I'd be there. The way it would smell, I'm like too much cologne and perfume, or like that's what I'm thinking. And also like the hair like LA Looks gels and stuff. Bring back the 18s, yes. I was thinking of S Club 7, but 18s. Gina G, Eric, who's the one? I can't ever think of their names. Like, you can hear the songs, but I can't ever think of the artist names. I'm smelling Astroglide and Axe body spray. D, hello, how are you? Hello, John. Astroglide, oh my god. Not the Astroglide, the Astroglide. Okay, Scully's cooking up a storm. Okay, I think I'm just gonna have Daphne focus and go back to the library solo.
Watanabe.
Why are you uncomfortable? Why are you gay?
Watanabe. Pipital dimpish.
Ew. That sounds gross.
Luck. Fangip centipede.
Oh my god, these vines are ruining everything. Wait, she's sick. She's sick. Daphne's ill. Can we get some medicine? Shit, maybe we need to order medicine. 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 Akarama. More choices? Can you order purchase medicine? Yes, mama. Yes. Get you some medicine, girl. Oh, okay, so Daphne has the medicine now. Girl, take the medicine. Okay, she's got to be feeling better, right? Okay, good. Oh my god, thank goodness. Diva down. I got a little too personal. I will tell you, but John, first I need a drop of your blood. Boop. The vines are decorative. No, they're upsetting everyone. I love K-pop, but like the older stuff from the 90s and 2000s, though I do have a soft spot for Stray Kids and Shiny. I don't know. Okay, I don't know a ton of K-pop. I'm afraid to tell you the songs that I like that I know of. I have like a couple of K-pop songs, but I feel like they're probably like the most overplayed. I have Lovesick Girls by Blackpink and Ice Cream Song with Selena Gomez. And then what's the other one that I have that I also really liked? On here, it's not that far down. Colors by Solar. Colors by Solar. That was like the latest one that I had heard that I was like, oh, I like this. Lovesick Girls, Blackpink. I feel like, was there one Boom Boombaya? I like that one too. Something like that. I like Solar. That's the only song that I know. I have a friend back in Kansas City who loves K-pop. So she introduced me to a lot, but it was like all at once. And I was like, Felix Bias right here. Lovesick Girls was my post-breakup song. It's a great one. It's so catchy. I just love listening to it and I love singing to it. It's fun. It's a fun song. But I could also see how it could be a great, you know, great breakup song, post-breakup song. Very Cyndi Lauper. Need some time after time. I also love her Goonies theme song, The Goonies Are Good Enough. Okay, hold on. I need to... Who's... Social. Send text to... Is it Regina? Cindy doesn't get enough. Okay, can I invite people? Now I have Lovesick Girls playing in my head as I'm like... Social... Oh, invite over to current lot. Let's invite Regina. I believe Regina is a scientist. Also, why does this person have glowing red eyes? That's scary. Daphne's like my one science friend. You have a soft spot for his abs and Moonjin's rap skills and defined features. He's so visually pleasing in more ways than one. It's nice having people to look at. soft spot for his abs. Oh, hello. Are you the scientist? Astrocraft spore filter. Here we go. Look at her. Okay, look at her outfit out of her. It's kind of cute. Okay, Regina's outfit outside of her, like, scientist. Kind of cute. It's very, like, early 2000s. I like it.
It's a verb. Dromus?
Tromus?
Floric Tsunami!
Floric Tsunami? Keep digging and you might find a vaccine for this infection after all.
Ah.
You threw a ship
Yay! Okay. Now we need to...
Nisa Faba. Tamonopaz.
Okay, where's my... Let me analyze... Okay. I will send you a spore filter. Oh, she's gonna send it in the mail? Do we trust the mail? Is that... Wait, what? Okay, Daphne, can you nurture? I see abs and I'm like, Jules, more, more please. More abs, please. I get it. I get it.
Timbu Sparsa? Hosao.
She's gonna send you an... Oh my god, not this. I haven't thought about that in so long, Proto. I remember going to Kohl's as a kid and like trying on shoes, and I feel like there had been something in the news about anthrax, and I had like foot powder, and I was like, do you think people are gonna think that there's anthrax or cocaine? I was like really worried. If you can believe it, I was a worried kid a lot of the time. Okay, she's just gonna do crunches. Daphne wants the good abs too. She's like, I'm trying to get some abs here.
Oh.
What is it? Just do some push-ups. Sure. She's like, I'm very strong. I'm wondering if she has enough stuff to... if she can craft vaccines.
Hosa. Timbu Sparsa?
Okay, let's go to the lab. Actually, she needs to do her, she needs to post on her Simstagram. Here with this cute little plant. Just me. She's just being Daphne. What's on the calendar? Oh, coming up is the Spice Festival. Ooh. Love spice. Has gained 12 followers. Oh my goodness. Okay. Go Diva.
Ah.
I guess Regina can come to the lab with us. Just don't get in the way, Regina. Okay, I'm thinking we'll scan the lab, get more spores. I wonder how long she's going to take to send me that. Charles, I'm getting off for the night, but it's good to see you. Daniel, thank you for coming with the raid. Thank you for the 9 months. Happy Twitch, baby. I hope you get some good sleep and have a wonderful Monday. I need to be doing that myself soon. I say that. And I'm like, what if I watch this like random obscure YouTube video or read this article on Wikipedia about this topic I'm marginally interested in? TikTok. Okay, let's see if she can go down in there and do anything. She might be able to. Yes, okay. No, 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 no. I don't want you to do that. No, 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 no. Never mind. You cannot craft the vaccine, then I don't care. Go home. Diva, go home. Where are you going? I said go home. There's a stream challenge, everyone, if you have points to spare and want to put them in the bag. Acid, thank you for the reminder. Yes, I do have a stream challenge going on right now. You can contribute 2,000 points per stream. It is to... I will read you some Edgar Allan Poe. It'll be like a low sensory type stream. I have like a little light that I can clamp onto the book. Low light. It'll be a beautiful evening. Daphne, I ran some tests. I constructed the spore filter. This will keep an eye on your mailbox for special delivery. It's gonna take forever. That's fine. That's okay. That's alright. That's okay. I feel... Luna, thank you for contributing to the Wispoers in the dark. Wispoers. I feel like in my mind that was easier to say than it is with my mouth. Okay, Scully's eating. Great. What's Willow up to? Willow, why don't you... program... Excuse me. I'm gassy tonight. Had vegetables all weekend. Nancy, no. Nancy, you need to go practice your violin. Where did she leave the violin again? Oh, it's right here. Why is Scully sitting on Daphne's bed? Repair or upgrade an object. Oh, okay, let's do that. What can we have Scully repair? Is there anything that's broken? Gassy girls make do. Gassy gals make do. Gassing it up. It's almost as if someone is controlling her life. Will Daphne finally fulfill her dreams? Or will whoever's controlling her stop her wishes from coming true? Wait, what? Oh. Lessons? Uh-oh. I gas on you? Wait, no. Gas it up. Gas it up. Gas it up. You got it. Okay, Scully, can you upgrade this?
Knick?
Okay, let's have you learn handiness. Okay, look at Daphne. I don't know. This doesn't seem like... I guess we'll see what happens. Excuse me. I'm here waiting gas. Gas into me. I'm thinking, what time is it? It's 12:15. I gotta get some sleep. Hey cat, no worries. No apologies necessary. I hope you get some good rest. Sweet dreams to you. I meant to say, i.e., it's crazy hot here today. It's hot here too. Like I said, I'm very thankful for air conditioning. I gas on my lanai. Your lanai? Okay, let's go, Golden Girls. 103 degrees. Got me sweating like it's 100 degrees. Toasty. Toasty. Okay, I think this is a good spot to leave our gals for the evening. Daphne is just waiting on the spore filter to come in the mail, and then she can get the hazmat suit and craft some vaccines along with Nancy. And yeah, I think this is where we're going to stop for the night. I thought we were going to take out the mother plant, but that was not on the cards tonight. But that's okay. We get more time with our gals. When you releasing your pop album, could you imagine? That's actually never been like, that was never a career that I never wanted to be like a pop star. I never wanted to be a pop star or sing. I mean, I sang in choirs and stuff, but it was like never a dream of mine. You'll write it? Okay, well, if you're gonna write it, sure. I mean, I do enjoy karaoke sometimes. Actually, one of my old karaoke songs came on while I was cooking dinner the other night. Have you heard Daytona Sand by Orville Peck? That was the song I karaoke'd in Iceland. At the gay bar. The gay bar in Reykjavik. I was the first to sing, and so the KJ, bought me a shot. And was like, "You're the first person to sing, so I'm buying you a shot." And I was like, "Okay." And then, like, the bar filled up, and it was like a concert. Everybody was like such a good singer. I'm pretty sure they're all like preparing for you to compete in Eurovision. Yes, Iceland. Yes, in 2022, Nate and myself and one of our good friends went to Iceland. I guess it was just about a week. Okay, Bjork. I did not sing Bjork. I sang Orville Peck to the people of Iceland, to the people of Reykjavik in the gay bar. It was a good time. It was a really good time. I'd like to go back. It was beautiful. Stray Kids style pop album but translated into English. Can you imagine? My god, it would be fire. Okay, I guess I need to listen to Stray Kids. Getting country in Iceland. I was just like super into Daytona Sand, and I was like, I can sing this one. The last two karaoke songs that I'd been like working on was Love's Been a Little Bit Hard on Me by Juice Newton and The Gambler by Kenny Rogers. Yeah, I haven't karaokeed in a long while. I haven't practiced in a while. But y'all, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. I super appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow night, Monday night. I will be back around 8:30 with Fear the Spotlight. I don't know if we'll finish it tomorrow, but we're going to be starting chapter 2. I'm very excited. You got taste. There's just certain songs that I'm like, I think I can hit this register, and I love them. Juice Newton. That music video cracks me up. But real quick, I wanted to say thank you, Sharkbait and CB, for the co-raids. That was very kind of you. Super Philip, thank you for the raid as well. Ariel, thank you. Y'all were so kind. Thank you for bringing your friends by. Melly, King, it was very nice meeting you both. I hope you're getting some good rest. I appreciate you taking a chance and coming in, and I hope you enjoyed your time here. I was here just quiet because the internet kept disconnecting on the first half of stream, so I gave up. Pinkadot, thank you for being here. I hope the internet behaves tomorrow for when we get into chapter 2 of You're the Spotlight. Red hair, I'll miss you. The red hair will be back next Sunday because we gotta beat that mother plant. Y'all, if you can stick around, we are gonna raid out. But take care of yourself first. Ooh woo V, don't worry. I've been doing the VIP lowerings at the end of stream. It's just easier instead of switching out from things. Y'all here, I wonder if this button will work. Okay, that worked. There's a raid message if you want to copy and paste it. It's made with emojis. You do not need to be a subscriber. We'll go spread the good vibes. Hold on. What are you working on here, buds? I sing along to this music. I vocalize to this music. Oh, hold on. Oh my goodness, okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my stars and garters. 'Tis good music. Make you the next Debbie Gibson. I love the vision. I love the belief. Thank you. That's very kind. That's very kind of you. I feel okay, you know what? I know where we're gonna go. We're gonna go visit our friend Patch. Patch does piano covers on Sundays. I feel they're the perfect the piano music is like the perfect wind down. Wind it down. So we're gonna go head over to Patch, playing some piano. I love hanging out there. Great community, wonderful streamer. He plays games too, but the Sundays does the music, and it's just so relaxing for me. Sweet dreams, everybody, when you get there. Thank you again for spending some time. I really appreciate it. Thank you for making streaming such a joy. It means a lot to me, honestly. So yeah, I'll see you all in the near future. Good night, sweet dreams, bye-bye.